jazzed. We're jazzed. We're in a good mood. Do-do-do, do-do-do. So I'm jazzed. We're jazzed. We're in a good mood. Do-do-do, do-do-do. So I'm jazzed. We're jazzed. We're in a good mood. Do-do-do, do-do-do.
Well, hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Helene and Mudslicker and Minion and Gatner and Joa and Emily and Malarkey. Lovely to see you. Pika, hello, Danny, hello, Penguin, Maxine, Hannah, Spore, hello, Phoenix, hello, Jasper, hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another ad hoc live stream. Apologies for my tardiness. My headphones decided to just stop working, so I've got the little ones in. Look, evidence that Pulpy does in fact have ears. How fabulous. Apologies again for that minor technical difficulty. Hopefully they worked at some point in the future. Who knows? Makes me sad, really. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me for yet another stream. So we're going to be delving a deeply into Rosie's crevasses of relationships. So she's done a lot of talking about her relationships over on her channel, and I thought, oh boy, nothing makes me happier than a little bit of a retro. I know naked ears. My gosh. So we've got 4 pieces of content to cover. Considering the fact that I'm sad about my headphones, we might not get through all 4 pieces. And they're all a little bit long as well. We've got talks about past relationships. We've got talks about some guy named London Boy. We're obviously already up to speed with Nutty Jeff. We're getting to know Corby now, which is fabulous. But yeah, that's what I thought we'd watch. So, oh, won't you come along with me? I am all over the place now. I have not skipped ahead appropriately. But we are at 1.5 times speed. So we're going to be watching past relationships and current dating life, vulnerable video journal to start off with. These are all from 2024. So, they're all relatively recent. Anyway, hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I am not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just guy lost some weight, talks about things on the internet, watches way too much for too many people, also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate, just here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see on this platform, because it's all about what choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet, choices. So let's get to with, I believe this is like early 2024 Rosie. Let's go.
Oh, I do have members set up here on my channel, and I haven't really mentioned it in a vlog yet, but one of the best ways to support me, if you're interested at all, is to become a member.
Okay, I can't hear her nearly as good as I could previously, but that's okay. That's fine. We'll manage.
On my channel, that means you'll get early access to uploads, and once we get some more members in, I definitely want to start doing like member-only lives. If you are at all interested, I will have my members link down below in the description, so please feel free to not only subscribe, but become a member. And you know what? If you can't become a member, that's totally cool, fine.
I don't wanna, but thank you. Tiny microphone? Have fun.
With that, just go ahead and subscribe and make sure to leave comments, like the videos that I post, because I don't say that a lot in my videos, so I just wanted to give you guys a reminder, because I really am enjoying this journey, and any and all support is so deeply appreciated. Moving on, I wanted to do a video that's like a different kind of topic, and so I think I want to talk while I also color. I'm currently coloring my 50 Shades of Bullshit swear word coloring book. I'm currently coloring Fuck That Shit, because what a mood, am I right? And I am going to film the sit-down video with the microphone, so I just did a small test thing. I don't know what all that just sounded like just now with the coloring book moving, but let me pick a color, and then I want to talk about relationships. I want to talk about my current dating life. I want to talk about my like past relationship stuff, and I want to try to talk about this topic without trauma dumping. So let's see how we do. Okay.
My hopes aren't high, but yay.
Okay, great, thanks. So anyone who's new to me as like a concept or a person, since I started my YouTube, I've been like very single, and so I'm gonna start with kind of present time updates. It was over 2 years ago that I like completely deleted all dating app activity and usage. Most of them I think are deleted off my phone. I think there might still be a couple on there, but I wouldn't even know because I don't use them.
Aha.
But I am really, really happy that I made that decision. I know I've said this here and there in the past, but I really feel like dating apps are truly like the commodification of love, like really just taking love and making it a capitalistic tech venture, and I'm just not here for it. It's just a constant game of like trying to find dopamine hits from people who are lonely and wanting to feel connection, and I just feel like most people are using each other and never really fully establishing any kind of real connection. And
I have a point on all of this, and it is essentially you don't know if you're dating someone until you can smell their breath.
it's just, it seems to me like the very rare
The dopamine rush of like a finding, or I suppose like texting or talking to someone on those apps, like I understand that argument, but like Rosie thinks that like talking phases are dating. They're not, chat. They're really not.
oddity that long-term healthy relationships come from dating apps that like actually work out. You know what I mean? Of course they exist, right? Like, of course
Do I see the dancing dream catcher in the background? Yes, I do.
they exist, and there's always a possibility. But for me, I just decided that I wanted to try, and whatever relationship I may or may not end up in, I do want it to come from a more organic way of meeting someone, which does include online, just not like the swiping left right kind of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? One of the ways that I circumvented that is like going through different Facebook groups.
That's weird.
Like some of them being like plus size centered, some of them just being centered in things that are my interests or whatever, and making posts and just like engaging with people, and also like mutual friends.
That's weird. That's real weird. Is that weirder than online dating? I think that is.
Connecting me to people through Facebook. Oh, I want to say in like
Yeah, I joined, groups of people who were interested in specific body sizes. Oh, okay, yeah, that's not weird.
October, maybe November, I was connected to someone like long distance, and we've just been in a very like chatty phase of like getting to know each other and like having hit it off really well. And so I don't know, I really see this person as like something that could work out, but we haven't met in person yet, so I'm definitely not putting a ton of stock in it, because you just don't know anything for sure until you meet in person and then like actually spend time with them. And with everything that I've been through in my life, in relationships especially, I am very guarded. I think that's one of my things that I'm like, I guess, the saddest about when it comes to what my breakup has done to me. Like
She's coloring in.
who I am post
Hey, Stevie.
having like, I would say like my first real long-term relationship. I've only really had 2 relationships that I even count outside of extenuous dating and situationship type stuff. I'm a much more guarded version of myself, which I think has its ups and downs, like its perks, its goods, its bads, right? I really want to not be cynical. I really want like the like warm and fuzzy feelings that I get when I think about this person to like pan out. Right?
Now she's got the warm and fuzzies for Corby.
But I'm also
Ooh.
realistic, and I'm still dating. Like I'm still open to meeting people, and I have met a couple of different people. There was someone I met locally. We hung out, went out a couple times. It was a vibe, and then I honestly think we mutually friend zoned each other. Like we never talked about it, but I was just like, ultimately I was just like, I don't think this is gonna work out, and I don't know. Like I think great friend vibes. Like nothing against this person at all, but I just think it wasn't meant to be anything beyond what's already happened. And I'm hoping we get to hang out again sometime, but definitely I think we're just gonna be like, friends. I was really hopeful because he only lives like 30 minutes from me. Would have been nice to date someone local for a change. But I don't know. I feel like the dating pool in Florida is rough out here, y'all. It's rough out here about every topic. Our taxes are insane. Our utilities are fucking batshit crazy. Don't even get me started on our car insurance. Like it's truly, it's rough out here for the Floridians. And I won't get into politics, but anyway, I'm talking to this guy, and
Well, you were talking about dating, so I don't... Okay. Lily, thank you for gifting 5 channel memberships, honey. I appreciate it. Welcome back, everyone. Enjoy your emojis, and please make sure you thank the lovely Lily when you can. Thanks, hon.
fingers crossed, it's looking like we're gonna be he's gonna be coming here in
Not Carolyn saying she doesn't pay rent.
May. Again, fingers crossed, everything's up to a few things. I don't think the tickets have actually been booked yet, so we'll see, right? I really want to be hopeful, but I am the kind of person where like I don't want to get my heads lost too far up in the clouds. But I don't know, it's nice because for the first time since the breakup, I'm really happy and excited to move the fuck on. Like I feel so free from everything that was. And
also, chat, just so everyone's aware, there is an entire purpose to us watching like the histories of Rosie's relationship talk, because there's gonna be more of it. And I just want to be prepared. Sassy, thank you so much for your generosity, honey. You don't never have to do that, but that's very kind of you. Thank you, hon. Sassy says, okay, I have to mention this. Where you are sitting in the screen, it looks like you have a dancing man bun. Oh, Rosie's microphone. Oh, I do like that. That's so fun. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it.
I haven't talked about it a lot in recent history, but I still I still have the goal, the dream of writing my book, and I think I may go into like more heavy details about my breakup, and the things I've learned in relationships in that, right? But because there was so much up and down, and I feel like in the past year I have had an immense amount of personal growth, because when I first moved to Florida, I was just a shell of myself. I was so just unhealed and traumatized and broken from all the things I had went through between 2019 and the end of 2021, close to 2022. In fact, I had therapy yesterday on a Wednesday, and my therapist and we just started discussing like what happened in my life in 2019, and it was really hard for me to connect to it because 2019 was when I had been broken up with my ex for 9 months. So my ex and I were together for a total of almost 8 years. We made it almost 8 years.
That's crazy.
In that time, we were broken up for a 9-month period, and we had lived apart in that 9-month period for about a year and a half before I could get back to Omaha.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Period. And we had lived apart in that 9-month period for about a year and a half before I could get back to Omaha.
So you were long distancing for 9 months? Is that what that means?
Because yeah, I moved to Omaha twice for a man. Pro tip, don't move to Omaha for a man. Don't move to fucking nowhere for a man unless it's like in New York or someplace where you have a reason to be there.
Right. Stevie, thank you for gifting the channel membership, son. I appreciate it. Thank you, lovely.
I had no business being in Omaha.
How old is this video? This video was from like February 2024. This isn't that old.
That's a little
it's from last year.
Facetious, but you know, at the end of the day, I don't regret.
No, she was texting, so they were technically married.
That relationship. I learned so much about myself. And
Pirate Pickle Pants, thank you for the super chat, honey. Pirate Pickle Pants says, "Oh my god, you have to look up the barn scene in the movie Slither." Okay, thank you for the super chat, hon. I've not seen it.
And the breakup was really, really, really painful because it was way overdue. We should not have gotten back together. We were like so unable to get rid of each other that in June of 2023 we like almost got back together. Well, almost is a strong word. We considered it getting back together for a third time, and I went to Omaha for a week to spend time with him because
this is the ex with the stepchild, right?
I don't know, man. I mean, at the end of the day, there was a point in time where I really loved him, you know, and I believe that he loved me too. There's a part of me that will always...
Lime Jello says Poppy. She says she's guarded, but she's currently spending the night at someone's house that she met a day and a half ago. Yeah, but it's Corby.
Fear or wonder how conditional that was on certain things.
Oh, Pat Ray, thank you for coming in for the note, honey. Thank you. Pat Ray says, Zach, they only knew each other online for the first 6 years. She makes it sound like there was only a short period they didn't live together. Oh. Whoa, wait. Hold on. Get the timeline out. So she's saying they dated for 8 years. They spoke online for 6 years. And she was long distance for a further 9 months. And they broke up for 9 months. So they were actually only physically in each other's space for how long exactly?
You know, recently, very recently, I found a 12-minute video that I had recorded in September of 2021. It was a month before I flew to Florida from Omaha and like started my new life here. I was sitting on the toilet and I was crying, and it was so crazy because lately now when I cry, I can like see the emotion and pain in my face, but I had forgotten that.
So she keeps saying she moved to Omaha like twice for this guy, possibly a third time. By move, does she mean visit?
I was so traumatized by not just the relationship. Like there was a lot of things happening in my life that I've talked about here and there. A lot of like really awful things had happened in succession, and I was not in a good place. And I had just gone through a traumatic event with the wrap up of the stalkers.
A 6-month period and then a second period for just a few weeks. I thought so. Okay. I didn't want to be rude and say that they'd only been in each other's space for like 9 months, but clock that tea, I suppose.
Situation. Like if you saw my podcast interview, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, wow, that makes sense though.
And which was initiated by when I fractured my foot and I had experienced.
Wow, and the way she spoke about the stepchild, considering Rosie had only been like physically in the same space for 9 months. Or what? Well, more than 6, less than 12. Crazy.
A lot of medical malpractice trauma and just like a lot of things that happened. And I was so like disassociated from my emotions.
Sparkle, good to see you today, honey.
Like,
well, yeah, according to her.
I was just crying and there was just nothing on my face. It was crazy. But I was talking and...
Well, hang on. So the story of Rosie, like, getting into the stepchild's emails and basically outing them to the father That all happened in like a 6-month span of Rosie being there. Oh, I smell trouble. That's troubled. That's not well. Oh wow. Okay, things are kind of starting to make sense here.
I was like venting to my phone in a video that I never sent it to anyone, that I
That's crazy.
literally made for myself.
She works quick.
And I saw it for the first time within this week.
She gives nosy vibes. Yes, nosy Rosie Valen. Yeah.
Because it was around that time that I had experienced stroke-like symptoms, that I had really some crazy malpractice things that had happened to me. And
Cindy, thank you so much for the super chat, love. Cindy says, Pulpy, I'm blaming you for all I can see is when you zoom in on her tongue the other day while she was eating. I can't unsee it. I don't even hear a word she says. I'm sorry, Cindy. Maybe podcast mode is best for the live streams. Thank you for the super chat, honey.
I had recorded myself in like states of delirium. I physically can't watch that. There's a certain video that was around that time that was in the same bathroom. So they were next to each other. One of them I was coherent, the other one I was not. And I can't even watch it, let alone let anyone else watch it. Because it's heartbreaking to think. And, you know.
Princess, thank you for the super chat again, hun. Princess says, keep this angle in mind when you look it up. It's Rosie all the way.
My ex admitted to me finally, and what I said in this video.
Slither, huh? You want me to watch Slither?
Because, well, he finally admitted that like my disability issues are the main contributing factor to him like breaking up with me, not wanting to be with me.
I did find this interesting.
So, my ex admitted to me finally, and what I said in this video is, well, he finally admitted that like my disability issues are the main contributing factor to him like breaking up with me, not wanting to be with me. And knowing what I know now, I really do feel like that the stuff in 2023 that happened, I think he just wanted more of a physical thing than anything else. I mean, maybe he did really consider getting back together, but
it's real weird, girl. It's real weird. This long distance for 6 years, never meeting. Like, you're in the same country. It's not as if you've got to like fly international. Spoke to each other for 6 years, got together for 6 months, dipped out for another like 9 months, went back into long distance for 9 months, went back for another couple of weeks. Girl, no, this none of this seems well or right or correct. No.
His behavior doesn't align with that, and I've finally just come to accept the fact that he's not very forthcoming with communication or honesty. And while we may have really loved each other, we weren't right for each other, and we were really codependent. And
did you? Okay.
That's
crazy, but okay.
Spent a lot of time these past God, how many years has it been? We're almost at 3 years since that breakup, and I have yet to like enter anything serious. But
wait, so they broke up in 2021, and she's saying that they reconnected in 2023, and she was possibly going back to Omaha to see this person. What? What?
I'm finally in a space in life where like I'm ready to entertain something real, and that's one of the reasons why I've really taken how I'm approaching dating differently. Like,
this is why we all need to go outside and like take a big deep breath, see some sunshine, you know, touch reality.
I'm not willing to do
delusional.
Do like the casual hookup thing, because I've done some crazy shit in my past. And when I tried dating in 2019, I was so emotionally unavailable, that I mean, to put it bluntly, I just like slept around. And
no, this did not happen in Degrassi.
I was like socializing in these events in Georgia that I can't talk about on YouTube.
Oh, Georgia was the feeder stuff, right? That was those parties.
Anyway, and that ultimately led to meeting some really
Yadira, don't ask me that.
horrible human beings in my life. And
Omaha is Nebraska. I don't know where Nebraska is.
Ultimately kind of
Annie Jane, thank you for the gifting channel membership, honey. I appreciate it.
led to a situation that really changed the trajectory of my life in 2020. And so I just think that when it comes to relationships, I have spent the past couple of years working really hard to reflect on like what I didn't like about my past relationship or my partner and things like that, but also
the fact that you didn't exist in the same physical space,
trying to reflect on like my behavior and like what I could have done differently. And
that's not me, by the way, trying to like shit on anyone's long distance relationship. Just the way that Rosie's telling it seems weird.
I think one of the big things for me is I gave so much of myself in my past relationship.
Did you?
So much of myself.
Did you?
Too much of myself.
Rosie's eyes look different in this as well. Maybe it's the lighting.
because I am the kind of person that I love so fiercely. I love so hard. And when like I love you, I fucking love you, and I will move heaven and hell for you.
Oh, she sounded like Ambi.
And I feel like I've learned enough through the experience of my past relationship that I am not willing to be with someone who doesn't appreciate that aspect of me, and who doesn't, that if I'm ever going to be in a committed relationship again, it's going to be a partnership. I'm not going to keep settling to being treated like an accessory, which I really feel like happened a lot. And I think the fact that my ex's family really didn't like me was a big factor, which was kind of crazy because like my ex is a straight up atheist, and I'm not. Nothing against atheism on my end, but I am a very spiritual person, and his family would keep lumping.
I'm gonna turn her up a bit, chat. Sorry, I'm having trouble hearing her.
Me in as an atheist when they would get into arguments, or like there would be disagreements because they're very like pro-Trump, like very hyper, like hypocritically religious, just frankly really unpleasant people to me specifically.
How long did you meet these people? How many times did you meet these people? You're only there for 9 months.
And they liked to throw any tiny small thing that they did for me in my face as like proof that they were treating me well or equally, when it wasn't the case at all. And frankly, they just did not like me because I was fat and liberal. That's just the bottom line. And it didn't matter that I was really good to their grandchild. It didn't matter all my, all the accomplishments that I did do in the time that I was involved in their life. None of it mattered. And
again, involved in the life for 9 months.
I really realized, like, in my next relationship, I don't fucking want that. Like, if someone's family is like that with me again, I don't know if I'm gonna stay, because all I really wanted was like to be accepted into the family of like the person I love, and ultimately, like, I feel like that really impacted the relationship itself. And
right, so it was their fault. It was them.
I also, in the same breath, though, I feel like my ex's mother like warned me many times about certain things. And obviously, I always took my ex's side. But when, word of advice, even if you don't like your in-laws or supposed in-laws, like, if they tell you that your partner's a liar, if they tell you your partner is, like, this wasn't about my partner, but if they tell you, like, that your partner's, like, an abusive person or something, like, crazy like that, like, or a compulsive liar or, like, a big liar, believe them.
I'm sorry, what are you telling me? You're telling me that your partner's parents, who you've just said didn't like you, also said that your partner was a liar. What kind of dysfunctional family is going on here? Lily, thank you for the super chat. Lily says, headphone fund in case they have permanently called it quits on you. I hope they haven't. I think it was just because I wear them at the gym and they get a little steamy in there. And I know there's like a sensor that, like, when it senses moisture, it just like, it doesn't want to make the sounds. It works, but it doesn't want to make the sound. Which I think what's got, maybe I'll put them in a bag of rice or something. Thank you, and I appreciate it. This is some unhinged family background. I live.
If they tell you that your partner's a liar, if they tell you your partner is like, this wasn't about my partner, but if they tell you like that your partner's like an abusive person or something like crazy like that, like, or a compulsive liar or like a big liar, believe them. Believe them. I wish I had. Because I think in my life I've had this like chronic symptom. Like, I once had a friendship with someone who was a really terrible person to me. That's far removed from my life. Many, many years ago. I met her when I was a child, but she was very much a narcissist and not a good person. And I would watch her treat all these people in her life so shittily. And I truly believe that, like, I was the exception. You're never the exception forever. Maybe you are for a couple years, maybe you are for an extended period of time, but you are never the exception forever. And one day you will get the brunt end of their mistreatment. It's up to them when you get it, but you will. You're never the exception to people's toxicity. It was so frustrating because there were aspects with my last relationship where it was clear that, like, he was more honest with me than anyone else. He would open up to me more than anyone else, but eventually that changed. When I went through the doxing stuff in 2015, I will say I left my ex for a reason, even before all that stuff too. When things were good, they were really good. And I loved him so much. And I finally had found someone that I thought, like, really loved me for me and everything. And when I went through like the r/fat people hate stuff back in 2015, I was being doxed, or people were trying to dox me, but more specifically, they were like posting the names of my now ex and like his family. It was fucking awful and crazy. And it got to the point where, when they were posting things about me and my life, and like they were like, oh, he doesn't actually love her. At first it was he wasn't real, which was just funny to me. At the time I was a little more pissed about it, but now I think it's hilarious. And then it went from, but even if he is real, like, he would only love her if he was a feeder. And that really, really pissed me off. If I remember my timeline right.
I mean, you should.
that happened around the
You're the one telling the story.
time of the in-person event with my stalker. It was either right before or right after. So it was like around the time that I had been introduced to the concept of what a feeder is. And so it was during that time that I was like super anti-feederism because my only experience with it had been really bad and against my will. And
Wait, what?
I had someone who I felt uncomfortable being in my life feeding me shit about, oh my God, pun not intended, feeding me information about it and, you know, whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm a little lost on that. I'm going to need some backstory on the surprise feederism.
I did not find out until 2019 that that was more the case than I had realized. And in my desire to...
Oh, I need to go rewatch that podcast.
I want to make sure I word this right. I want to make sure I'm getting my point across correctly. In my desire to maintain my relationship, my connection with my ex, even though we were broken up, when I created a certain website account that I'm not going to say because fuck, they terrify me. And I have since deleted my account since last year. When I made that account and I took it to him and I was like, oh, I made this thing. And I explained to him what it was because I was completely foreign to the website, the concept in general. And he was like, oh yeah, I already have an account from like while we were together. And
oh no, not another partner going onto forums and Reddit and stuff and talking about melted candles. Oh, this is Tommy Salami all over again.
I won't get into specifics, but he was far more a part of all of that than I would have ever known the entire time we were in a monogamous, like, regular relationship together. And so I feel like for me, part of it was like a point of pride, frustration, like...
But wait, or was it like a feedy thing? Was it like a Reddit thing or like a feedy thing?
That, in a way, I guess, those hateful forum comments weren't 100% wrong like I thought they were. And, you know, my ex would always tell me that, like, he would still, like, love me no matter what size I was, things like that, like, he would still be attracted to me. And I think that maybe he believed when he said that, but I just don't think it was the truth. And to me, that's been a really hard pill to swallow. That's been a really hard, like, reality to face.
This is literally me trying to get, like, the backstory on Rosie and her past relationships because we've got a new one coming up, which is very exciting. But damn if I don't need, like, a pinboard or something.
And,
Can I turn up her volume? No, that's the problem. It's like... Oh, wait. No, I can.
And I don't think that that's inherently true as, like, that's finality in the sense that, like, only someone like that would love me. I don't think that's true. I just think that...
Sorry about that, chat.
That was the situation I found myself in. And when we were going through the breakup, finally, in 2023, I like to share this part because, like, I feel like this summarizes just...
So wait, Pat Ray, and maybe some people who have a little bit more knowledge on Rosie could help me out here. Was the long-term Nebraska relationship, was that a feedy thing or was it not a feedy thing? Because, like, we know that we know. It's been alluded that, like, the person who took her out on the date to the Brazilian steakhouse where she first met Chimichurri or whatever, that might have been, like, a feedy kind of thing. And, like, was this relationship like a feedy kind of thing or was it not? Because, again, it was 6 years online, 9 months total maybe in person. I don't know.
Without trauma dumping too badly. Or I don't think this is trauma dumping, but without getting too super into the trauma.
It was a feedy thing, but she didn't know. Oh, of course. Duh, obviously.
Traumatic parts of these things.
Okay.
When I went through all my medical issues and he broke up with me before my foot had even healed, before I could even shower by myself. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was that?
But without getting too super into the traumatic parts of these things, when I went through all my medical issues and he broke up with me before my foot had even healed, before I could even shower by myself. Yeah.
Pat Ray says she decided it was a feedy thing in hindsight, from my understanding. Oh. Did she ever show us anything of the Nebraska times?
That was a really dark time in 2020.
Maybe they were like funnels or something. Who knows?
But I was not working. I was disabled. I could not work. And I was afraid that I'd never be able to work. That's why I'm so proud of myself that I've been able to maintain this job. And even though I need to have, like, ADA accommodations to be able to do so, I'm, like, genuinely really proud of myself. Because I was so, like, panic attacks constantly. Like, I was just struggling. And I thought I had a partner who would love me through it and help me rebuild my strength. And ultimately, that's not what I got. I had to do it all on my own. And I'm proud of that, too, that I was able to be my own support in that way and that I've rebuilt myself as much as I have over these years. And that I'm at where I'm at right now is just, I don't think I ever would have healed this much or be where I'm at in this world right now if I had stayed with him. And
right. Well, there you go. Wait, didn't he break up? I thought he did the breaking up. No? The timeline's hard. I'm going to get it eventually, chat. Punky, thank you for gifting 5 channel memberships, son. I appreciate it. Welcome and welcome back, everyone. Enjoy your emojis, and please make sure you thank the lovely Punky Toaster when you can. Thanks, love.
I am better for our breakup, but he
Nikki T says she broke a toe and wanted him to clean her butt. I'm not joking. She should have... Look, this is why Ambi should have really shared that whole, like, sync setup with everyone. Could have saved a lot of heartbreak.
I still can't believe this happened. But yeah, when we were together, I mentioned it in like the video talking about being an ex-stepmom, but like I really wanted to build our own family, like our own family unit, and I was trying to do a lot in terms of like childcare and
Girl, you were there for less than 9 months. This is actually unhinged, though.
things like that, and putting myself into the household and cooking and cleaning and just trying to do things that way. And then,
again, you were there for 6 months. I don't know how many weeks you went back the second time, but you were there for 6 months.
there were ways in which I were treated regarding money that are
6 months is a fart in the wind for a relationship, but my God, okay.
disgusting and unacceptable, even before we broke up. But when we broke up, I didn't have an income, and I was in the middle of trying to get on disability. I was in the middle of like trying to figure out what was going on with my chronic illness at the time, which is why I still don't know some answers, and that's part of what I'm trying to figure out this year in 2024. And taking me nauseous to think about. I'm sorry, I keep delaying wanting to say it, but I was posting on Instagram and stuff, and I was
Pat, I was going to ask whether or not she went to Florida after Nebraska, but that seems to track.
Trying to just figure out like what I was going to do. At the time, I didn't know I was going to be coming to Florida, and I realized like I was completely out of body soap. I was completely out of soap. I didn't have soap, and I didn't have a way of like cleaning myself, and I had no money to my name. I had no support. I was just kind of down and out. At that point, we were like a 1-income household, and then all of a sudden, I was a no-income person, not being kicked out on the street by my ex, which he at the time liked to make sure I knew he was doing. And
wait, from all accounts, he didn't kick you out, though. He waited for you to find a place to move to, right? How dare he remind you of that? Wow.
Asked him if he could spend like $5 just to get like some kind of soap product for me in some capacity. And he said no. Now, ultimately, where we said...
How were you eating during all of this, then? How were you... Like, surely you had something.
To get like some kind of soap product for me in some capacity. And he said no. Now, ultimately, were we still together? No. Ultimately, he could have been crueler to me, yes. But I will say, in that experience, knowing the dynamic that we were in, and knowing where we had been at, and everything that I had personally been through in those months, and just knowing how he had been treating me regarding money even before we were broken up, it was just really low and dirty. And what makes it worse than that is I posted on like my Instagram stories about the situation, I believe, or just like that I was in need of it or something.
Of course you went to the internet with this information. Oh, that would have made him feel great.
Or maybe close friends only. I don't remember the specifics. This was a while ago, but I posted about it.
You decided to share with the internet that the person you had just broken up with was refusing to buy you soap. Well, I guess we're here talking about it, so...
And so someone who was one of my supporters went on my like Amazon wish list and bought me $40 worth of like all like body care products, like soap.
Are you kidding me? This fucking Amazon wish list.
Shampoo. Just made sure I was set, and like I don't know how I would have survived through certain periods of my life without like the support and love that I've received online, like through my internet friends, through my even the like parasocial dynamics of being someone who has had some sort of following on the internet for a little bit now, like very like micro following, right? Like, I'm not sitting here like, oh my god, I'm so famous. Obviously, most people don't know who I am, but just that
time is a circle.
These connections that I've been able to make over the years have really pulled me through some dark times, and this is definitely one.
Oh my god, when she was good, stop it. There's not a Take 5 Australia story from Rosie. Stop it. Stop it, that's hilarious. For those of you who don't know what Take 5 is, Take 5 is one of those like terrible tabloid magazines that you see at like a checkout like register at Woolies. Oh, stop it, that's so funny. I'm gonna have to go read that now.
Those dark times.
It is the worst magazine ever. What do you mean Rosie's got a story in one of the magazines? That's crazy.
And but what was it, like a week or two later, that he showed up at the apartment one day with like $40 worth of candy and foods to share with me. So he was willing to be giving in kind on his terms. And
not Take 5. I haven't thought of that in forever. That's so funny.
That was it.
It's from August 2023. Oh my god. Why? Why does she have an article in that magazine? That's crazy.
and yet
crazy.
for some reason I consider getting back together with him. And I don't want to. I don't want this to come across like a hating on him video. I've definitely demonized him in the past. Like when I was processing the breakup initially, I had so much anger. I had a lot
What is Take 5? Does Take 5 have like an international version? I don't know. It's like, it's weird like tabloid articles of like the most bombastic, like weird, like behavior, but then also crosswords.
just unresolved emotions in general. Honestly, before 2023, before the middle
Yeah,
of
similar to That's Life, but a bit more like an alien impregnated my sheep.
2023 happened, I feel like I was just a very angry person in a lot of ways. I feel like the past 6 to 8 months, I've genuinely, like on a core level, changed as a person. And I feel like the people that used to follow me, who've seen like my behaviors online in that time, I think it's pretty clear that it's not just like a me saying this thing, but that like my behavior has actually changed, that I've actually
That's crazy. We will absolutely read that out.
grown in these different ways. And it did take me a long time, like post this breakup and getting here in Florida and kind of taking it a day at a time. And I think coming to terms with being autistic and coming to terms with like how I meet my own support needs and learning how to
It's like Take a Break in the UK. Oh, okay. Is that what it's called? There you go.
be my own best
Wonder if Rosie was ever featured in that.
friend. And
Anna, thank you for the super chat, honey. Anna says, happy humid Sunday, Poppy. It is very humid, Anna. I put the Take 5 article in Discord. Oh, how fun. It was easy to find. Happy reading. I need therapy.
trying to actively
We're
work
definitely going to have to pull that out for a retro. Thank you so much for popping it in the Discord, love.
on that like codependent nature that I believe that I do have. Those are all things that I really I'm really thankful for, that I have the capacity, not just the capacity, but the desire to grow and change. And obviously, I wasn't a perfect person. I'm probably not the easiest person to be in a relationship with. I have a lot of mental health issues. And then he saw the worst of the worst moments of me in terms of like the disability aspects. And
But according to you, it was a broken toe. And also according to you, you had been in a relationship for 9 years. So this person had known you, at least virtually, for 6 of those years.
the medical trauma that I went through that was honestly probably a bit traumatic for him too. Like, it wasn't his fault and it wasn't mine, but it was probably pretty life-altering for him too. And there's a part of me that does recognize and understand that. But
Chat, I'll do a dramatic reading, but I might not do it today, just because headphones.
there's a huge but to that statement.
Everything feels a little broken today.
I am kind of shielding parts of the story to protect my heart and to not spiral down into
Nikki.
the semantics and the trauma of it all. And I'm just
Wow, Rosie is kind of like weirdly like widespread famous compared to the other girls, isn't she? She's been on podcasts. She did the whatever podcast. She did the other one, the like, what was it called? Something serious podcast. Anyway, she's been on 2 like big podcasts, and she's been featured in Take 5, iconic Australian trash rag. That's crazy. That's crazy.
really
That's crazy. That's not even like, do you know what a mukbang is? That's like, that's crazy.
I'm just really thankful.
She was in the Daily Mail. Stop it! Stop. What? What do you mean she was in the Daily Mail? Girl, I'm gonna have to get newspaper clippings or something. That's crazy. Very main character activities. Yeah. Wow. She'd probably be more broadly known than Foodie. Definitely more broadly known than Foodie. Maybe not Ambi, because she's kind of famous on the TikToks.
That after, like, there was just a period of years where I felt like I was going crazy. Like,
that's where the fight with Rain started. Oh, in the Daily Mail. Oh my god, stop it. Not tabloid Rosie.
like, am I ever going to actually get over this? Because, my relationship before my most recent ex was a 5-month-long relationship that had a longer period than 5 months of, like, back and forth, like, fuckery. Because the TLDR of that is I dated him for 5 months. He left me within days. He was dating my best friend, and they dated for 8 years. But ultimately, she ended up doing me a favor because he's batshit insane and currently serving a crazy amount of time in prison.
Wait, who's the best friend?
For some fucked up, crazy charges. Because shortly after all of that, he fell into, like, a life of drugs and shit. So, frankly, she did me a favor. At the time, it felt like the world's hardest heartbreak. And ultimately, I don't even know if he ever even really truly liked me. And just used me. But
wait, someone was dating Rosie and then started dating her best friend and then fell into a life of, uh-oh, this is dramatic.
But
Is it Danielle?
that was its
Something tells me it's not Danielle.
own like trauma thing. I've kind of flippantly shared that story in past content as well. But you know, outside of that, I just think that I'm ready to let go of the past.
Pat Ray says it's all a short-lived publicity stunt around leaving feederism that she's been trying to keep going. No, I love that. I love that so much. It gives us so much lore. I love lore.
And do my best to figure out how to love someone else without letting my pain poison it, without letting my pain dampen it, or most importantly, without letting my pain keep me so guarded. Because letting my guard down to let new people in at all has been the hardest part. And it's nice that like I'm in that like very early phase with someone. I'm not taking it too serious because obviously the goal is that it's something that pans out into something. But even if it doesn't, I'm just genuinely so happy that I'm at the point where I'm allowing myself to experience this, and that I've moved on enough and I've let go, and that for the first time.
This is all London Boy, right? I've got a couple of pieces of content we're going to cover. I've got questions about London Boy.
I can tell myself that like I don't want to go back to my ex, and I know there isn't some secret part of me in the back that doesn't mean it, because I said that a lot before June of 2023 that like I would never go.
Anna, thank you for the super chat. Anna said the Take 5 article would be Poppy's bedtime story.
Back to him, I never want to be with him again. And I think there was a partial truth to it, like, but
yeah,
I would have done a lot of things to like be around him again, or like talk to him again, or like have him in my life again, even if I wouldn't admit it because I was so hurt and angry. But now I know I don't feel that way. I know that I am better off.
Just doing a lot of talking.
Even though, as I talked about in that previous video about I don't know if you didn't see it, I posted
We're watching that next, Nikki.
a video about being an ex-stepmom, as I said in that video.
Or maybe at the end of this, I don't know. This might need to be split into multiple live streams, but I've got 4 pieces of content that I want to cover.
That's the hardest part of my breakup, is losing that connection. But I have to.
Toa, thank you for the super chat, love. Toa says, got a big bonus for helping out at work. Oh, during Black Friday. Thanks for keeping me company while I relax. No worries. I hope it was a good day. Thank you so much for the support, love. Big cup of tea.
Allow myself to heal and move on in the best way that I can, and hold like a sacred reverence for those emotions and everything that I got to have in that time and in that dynamic. And
this is sped up, by the way, chat.
Also just to be thankful that I did have such like a real big love in this life that some people never get to have, and that I just know in my heart of hearts I'm gonna have again, if not better. And I'm just choosing to be patient, and I'm choosing to wait and have the right one, and I'm just not gonna rush things. And you will never catch me being desperate for someone's attention and validation in a relationship, because it is just so important to me that whatever relationship I land in is going to be like the real deal, a partnership with someone that really not only values me, but uplifts me and encourages me in this journey towards a better health, in just a better life, and just wants to motivate and help reach towards goals and travel and go on adventures together. The last thing I want to do is date a gamer guy again. That's a little shade, but really though, like I don't want to feel like, you know, I love being a bit of a homebody sometimes, so like I wouldn't be against dating a gamer, but a gamer, I don't know.
Oh, okay. She likes being a bit of a homebody sometimes, chat. Just sometimes.
I would want someone who would want to travel and like be a free spirit with me and encourage that and foster that kind of life. Like that's what I want and hope for myself.
Right.
And I am also thankful though that like 2023 happened the way that it did, because before
Brandon,
everything happened with me taking my leave and going to the hospital, I had so much like resentment and anger, and I couldn't even really acknowledge the good parts of my ex, and I really did villainize him, and I didn't take enough accountability for my parts of wrongdoing. And you know, in therapy and just through processing and talking about things, I do feel like I really have done that. And in the reconnection that we had,
Girl, can you take this to a therapist? This is dragging on.
You know, I did apologize for my parts of things that I didn't feel like I'd previously ever acknowledged, because I was so angry about the things that he had done. I mean, I think in a way there was a little bit of projection, but
you were in the same room as this person for 6 months.
I wasn't going to be able to heal.
This is so crazy.
Fully until I figured out how to let that go, because I can't change the past. I can't change what he did to me in those moments. I can't change the fact that we stayed together so long that it got really bad, because I don't think that those things define him or me as a person. And I think that people can be toxic and abusive without being toxic and abusive people. That situationally things can get so bad that it's just, yeah. Like I said, I don't want to get too into it.
Oh God, well you have.
But
been talking nonstop for 40 minutes.
I'm thankful to the cliche to have loved and lost and to never have loved at all, right? So
Okay, blah 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 past relationships. You got another one in here?
out of 10. But I just didn't want to deal with what I ended up dealing with anyway. I digress. But I wasn't really like actually dating around then. So my memory sucks. I can't remember if I connected to the guy I was currently talking to yet or not, or we had like just started like lightly chatting around that time. It's like my memory's fucking fuzzy. But it's just been really nice because like Valentine's Day was the other day, and like, you know, we barely know each other right now, so nothing was crazy. But he did like ask me to be his Valentine. I was like, oh, that's so cute. So I was like, yeah.
Blush. I can see that. Yeah.
Sure. And then, however that situation goes, it's just nice to feel that warm and fuzziness, to feel that new feeling and not feel this, and not feel this like background hovering, like unresolved emotion or unresolved feelings.
Okay, great. Let's get into the warm and fuzziness she was actually talking about. This is, oh no, we won't actually, because this is in between those. This is the next piece of content that has been highly requested. This is my ex sent me a package and I deleted his number. Unboxing plus sunglass collection try and haul. We can probably skip over that one. But let's get to with Rosie.
Oh my gosh, where do I even start? Actually, I know where to start. This video is sponsored by Adam and Eve. Code Quirky gets you.
Well, what's this then? You guys didn't want to warn me about this? Y'all didn't want to... Y'all didn't want to tell me about this one? Wow. Wow. What do you mean you forgot? No, Nikki, you don't just get to say you forgot about this. Whoopsie doodle. Girl, what are we doing here? Do you all reckon the code still works? Surprise!
50% off, one item and free shipping. So I just wanted to shout that out here on the YouTube channel. I do get a kickback if you want to choose and support me. I've been a long time customer and supporter of.
Have you? Okay, does Corby know about that?
Adam and Eve. So the fact that they're offering to sponsor me again, I really appreciate it. And
wow.
That is a way you can support me, as well as just liking, sharing.
Okay, chat. I can't do anything more for her volume. It is just kind of a little bit low. I'm sorry.
Commenting on my videos,
bring
and
me
subscribing to
down.
my YouTube channel,
Let's go.
And following me on all platforms. My hair looks a little weird because it's still drying from being in the shower.
Has Percy seen that? Why would you say that?
But yeah.
What was she selling? She was selling a promo code for Adam and Eve.
A package in the mail.
Code Quirky.
And it's from my ex. That's why it's in this box. I guess it's just what he had. And I want to talk about it. Let me start from the beginning. If you're not familiar with me, let me kind of fill you in. If you're familiar with the story, sorry if this is a little redundant. But I was in a relationship for almost 8 years. It ended really badly.
I thought it was 9 years. Her math is bad.
Some shit went down. I moved to Florida in October of 2021. And then I've been just kind of on a healing journey, mental health journey. And my ex and I reconnected in June of 2023. Or a little bit before then, actually. He flew me out to see him.
Oh, he flew her out. Oh.
And we reconnected, and I was kind of hoping that a reconnection would happen so I could be back in my ex-stepchild's life. And there was a part of me that like wanted to reconsider, but ultimately I told him, I was like, you know what, we're not doing this again. I'm done. And
okay, we're getting real close to like needing a PG filter here. This is getting real dangerous. Graveyard, thank you for the super chat, honey. Graveyard says, Poppy Lynn syntax, it's 2:40 a.m. and my kitty is watching Rude. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the super chat.
Some time passed, and the most recent significant thing that happened up until very recently was, when I say no.
Oh my my god! My fucking my heart's gonna leap out of my throat. Sorry, Chad.
November, we had like a heart-to-heart conversation.
Girl, can we just pull it up a bit?
I called him randomly, and we just talked, and you know, he told me he was basically going through the roster of his exes and trying to
Just read graveyard flowers as graveyard areolas.
get back with him, and he had just most recently spoken with like his first ever high school ex, and I think they might.
What? Sorry. It's a panic attack. What were you saying, Rosie?
Trying to get back with him, and he had just most recently spoken with like his first ever high school ex, and I think they might actually be together now. I don't know. Based on how he texted me, I think that's what happened. But in our last like text exchange around that time,
Maybe we like keep it tied and just like I don't know. I don't know what would help here.
I asked him if like he still had my stuff. He told me he was gonna send it to me. I asked him if he had a specific necklace of mine. He left me on red. I believe like around like November 20th-ish, like 21st or something, because I didn't want to text him again. I didn't want to reach out to him again. I didn't want to initiate conversation with him again because like I'm literally over it. Like I'm moving on. Like I'm getting ready to meet a new guy like that I've been talking to for months. I'm super invested in. I'm really excited about.
Is this London Boy? Was she talking to London Boy for months?
Like I have no desire.
But she's not about the apps, you guys. But she talks to people online for months, apparently.
To maintain a relationship.
Anna, thank you for the super chat, love. Anna says I'm not rewatching this at work.
A friendship. Like he's very clearly.
Podcast mode. Podcast mode is safe, chat.
Made it clear to me that he has no ambition to even pretend to care to maintain any kind of connection between me and my ex-stepchild. And it's very clear to me after this most recent thing that...
Didn't the ex-stepchild tell you to, like, stop as well? Nicola, sorry. Thank you for the super chat, love. Nicola says, new sleep demon unlocked. Well...
He's definitely been a part of the
big cup of tea will fix it, though.
Alienation of me because of how he feels about our past and what he did to me. But that's a whole other story. I just texted him and it was just like, hey, do you need my address again? Even though I gave you everything you needed. Like, do you need my address? Like, what's going on? And then I just asked how my ex-stepchild is doing. And I just I very quickly mentioned that I'd gone to Raising Cane's because I was thinking of them or whatever. I didn't ask about him because bottom line is I don't care. I used to care, but I don't care anymore. He asked me about the address, did all that. He still had it saved in his Amazon account that he's had this whole time. He had everything he needed. We had talked about it, and I wanted to get this package sent to me. So I didn't have it open-ended. I didn't want him popping up at some point. Like, you know, if I'm getting to a new relationship.
Speaking of popping up, can we pop up some fabric?
I just didn't want anything open-ended, and he relatively quickly sent me a tracking number. I was actually kind of surprised.
Thank goodness for t-shirts, hey.
And then I was talking to my friend on FaceTime, and he texted me again, because when he sent me the tracking number, I hit a thumbs up. I had no desire, anticipation, anything to say anything further. I asked for pictures of the ex-stepchild, and he didn't send any. And that's his right, you know, whatever.
The ex-stepchild who, once again, said they didn't want anything to do with you.
He sends me this message, y'all. Before I fully open this, this text, the fucking audacity. My jaw dropped when I read to my friend. She was like, I can't fucking believe that.
Unag, I'm not really sure, actually. That's a good question. Lime Jello, thank you for the super chat, love. Lime says, for educational purposes, I checked the Adam and Eve code still works. Time to go shopping. Shut up.
That shit. I was like, me neither. He was like, I would appreciate it if you lost my number. And I was like, excuse me? What? And he said, like, he wasn't, like, argumentative. It was just, this is what he said. So then he goes on to be a little bit nicer about it. He's like, I don't hate you, and I truly wish you the best, and that you find happiness and success in your life and your journey. I'm on my own journey through life, and I can't have you be a part of it. I'm not. I wasn't. I haven't been. I wanted my shit back, my guy. But okay. When we were
Why didn't you take your shit, then? This is a very, this is a Chantal move to leave shit behind as an excuse to re-engage, but I digress.
Together we were toxic for each other. True. Agreed. I told you that 5 months ago, but okay. Go off, King. I'm sorry if this hurts you. It's not my intention, but I can't talk to you without bringing up old and painful memories. It wasn't hurt. If you have anything you want to say to me, you can say it here and I'll read it, but then I'm deleting your number. Take care and I wish you nothing but the best in life. And so I immediately I typed it up and sent off a response. I was just like, I only texted you because 5 months ago, you were supposed to send me my things and I was hoping you'd send them without a reminder, but that didn't happen. That was a pretty common theme in our relationship. One thing he was really consistent at was his lack of being proactive. And the only reason I care to continue contact is to reconnect with blank because they were such an important part of my life. I'm not hurt. I've moved on in multiple ways, and I just didn't want this unresolved thing hanging in the air. If you can provide my contact info to blank, if they ever want to contact me, I would appreciate that. I have no desire to continue a connection with you outside of blank. It was the only reason I planned to keep your number moving forward. and almost immediately
I don't know. That seems like a weird thing to say to a parent, but go whatever.
he responds.
We've spoken about Rosie's whole story time about like the stepchild and all of that stuff previously. Minion, thank you for the super chat. Love Minion says, who in the fresh hell suggested this stream? To be fair, this has been highly requested, so I can't blame one person in particular.
And said, I have asked them and they don't want your contact information, and I don't believe that. I don't believe I even asked. That was the exchange, and I left him on read because I have nothing else to say to him. I said my
Why didn't you block him?
piece 5 months ago. So that text was just so fucking weird. Like, just delete my number. You know, this isn't an airport. You don't need to announce your departure type vibe. So I don't even know what's all in here.
Oh, she's unpacking the package from the ex. Oh, right. Okay. I am paying attention, chat.
Oh, my headphones.
Oh, she's still got those. It's me giving side-eye to my headphones.
That's right. We had to order replacements because I left those there. I forgot. Now I have 2 pairs. Sick. Oh, I guess I left a colored while I was there. You could have just thrown that away, but okay. I mean, I did do this. Look how pretty that is. Here it is. This is the thing I really wanted back. This was the necklace I was asking about.
Oh.
Why is it broken? I'm gonna need to look into this. Does anybody know how to fix something like this? Looks like it's just like...
Girl, it is the smallest of clasps.
Let me see if I can get the camera to focus. My big old fingers are in the way. It's like misaligned. And this looks like it's like bunched up. This might have been broken when I left it, so I'm not gonna like shit on him for that. I just don't remember.
She was about
This
to.
necklace has a lot of emotional
Line, yeah, her headphones work.
attachment. It was given me by a friend of mine during the 2020 era of my life. So, okay, I'm gonna need a more permanent fix because that's gonna break again.
Was this necklace ever seen again, or
But this
did this just add to the hoard?
necklace and I have been through a lot. Obviously, I love dream catchers. Y'all know I have one in my room. And, so I guess I left a pair of shorts. Ooh. Need to go in the washroom. They're not dirty, but I don't want them to smell like his house. Okay. Oh.
This is such a fun vlog.
Okay. Yeah, no wonder I left these. I didn't care. Oh, these are ratty. I'll throw these away. And then, oh.
Oh, it's a 90. Okay.
Well, okay. That's all I left? Okay.
What a nothing video.
Made it sound like I left a lot more. This is garbage. I've had these shorts since I was like 14 years old. They're like torn and ratted. I deleted his number, and I am really excited to move on. In fact, I actually just got done texting London Boy about this whole situation because he asked me, by the way, just for the timing of this video being filmed, I was laid off yesterday, and so I was just saying how I was like sad, and he's like, you should try to get back to vlogging. I know how happy that makes me.
Okay, this wasn't the most recent layoff, which is what happened like mid this year, right? This was another one?
Off yesterday, and so I was just saying how I was like sad, and he's like, you should try to get back to vlogging. I know how happy that makes you, which is true. And I was like, well, actually, I have an idea of what I want to film. And so he was like, well, yeah, what's that? And I was like, well, let me tell you a story. We were just like kikiing about that. I need to take
Nicola, thank you for the super chat. Nicola said, I wish she'd left a shirt there.
this off now and figure out a long-term solution. Maybe
This was like 4 jobs ago. Okay,
maybe just
all right,
some
fair.
colors.
It was a very busy 2024, 2025 for Rosie.
Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So since we're unboxing things, I've been meaning to cancel this subscription. I have it on my Cash App card, so normally I don't have money on it. However, I had a friend gift me some money just because she was being a nice friend. She was like, here, have some money, love you. I'm like, oh my god, I love you. Thank you, that's so nice of you. And I didn't think about it. The timing of it, like a day or 2 later, it got auto-charged from my Cash App. So I was like, well, I guess I'm getting a makeup box this month. J Beauty.
Go cancel your subscriptions. What are we doing?
Besides-
Don't keep subscriptions on like empty credit cards and stuff because that's just stupid. Just cancel.
Bronze, please just don't be fucking glittery. Just be matte. I think it's matte. It might be. Is that too dark for me?
Oh,
No.
girl, I do not care about a makeup haul or a sunglass
I think it's
haul.
the lighting.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't care about this. I don't care about this at all. Skip.
Oh wow, but like obviously
Skip. Don't care. Skip.
sunscreen lotion from Ever Eden. This will be perfect.
Great. Never going to use it. Add it to the pile. Skip. She hates the sun anyway.
Oh. This shade's kind of cool. Definitely gonna cancel my Ipsy. Because I never signed up for Ipsy. First of all, let me very much clarify that. I was signed up to BoxyCharm, RIP. Miss you every day. Miss you every day. Ipsy is really lackluster in comparison. Their version, don't love it. Like this box is nice, but Like, I'm gonna probably use all of these things except probably the eyeshadow palette. And then the last thing I wanted to unbox and show is basically my entire sunglass collection.
Oh God, I do not care. I can't tell you the level I don't care.
Perfect.
Oh, she's got a bag, a tote.
Is that not so pretty?
That's cute.
And I love these handles. They're super soft too, but that is super cute. Okay, let's pair sunglasses. Sunglasses.
Oh my God, I don't care.
More sunglasses.
The level of which I
you can
don't
get these
care.
for like $2 each on TikTok shop. Like, hello.
$2 sunglasses. Oh boy, what content we're missing. Oh,
This is
she's
like-
got a stand for them. Does she still have... Oh gosh, she goes through literally every single pair. Girl, absolutely not. We've got boyfriends to talk about. Let's get to talking about London Boy. Ooh! We've got 2 vlogs. She seems mad. Let's get into it quickly. This is I Met London Boy, Orlando Vlog Part 2, plus Fresh Kitchen Review. Okay, girl. Well, we won't be watching the whole thing. Don't worry about it. I just want to talk about boys, so... Let's do that real quick.
7:30. I walked for quite a good bit. I really pushed myself because this person is very athletic, the person I'm hanging out with. He walks a lot, and so...
Oh, London Boy's a walker. Ooh!
I tried. And, I actually am kind of impressed with how long I was able to walk without sitting.
Alright, chat, what's the law? Why are we calling him London Boy? Is he British, or does he just wear, like, Burberry?
a lot of fun. I'm on vacation mode. I'm, like, ignoring the world. And, yeah, last night was really chill. We ran to Wawa because, like, by the time we, like, got back here and everything, he had been up since, like, 3:40 in the morning, equivalent time with, traveling and jet lag and stuff. So we just kind of hung back, and we even did a little bit of walking last
Oh,
night.
he is British. Oh!
It wasn't as much as this morning.
He flew in to meet her. Chat, why was I wasting my time with Chantal in mid-2024 when I could have been watching this shit? I feel so deprived.
But I challenged myself because we are probably still going to go to the garden. I'm, like, trying not to be anxious about the amount that, like, when I walk that I sweat because it's Florida. It's just, and I'm fat. But he's really great. And so, like...
Don't hold your breath. The visit didn't go very well. Lime, don't ruin it for me.
I'm probably just
Let me live out my fantasies.
going to be, like, showering every time I get back into the room because I hate feeling sweaty. I hate it. Like...
This is like a terrible fanfic gone entirely appropriately.
Like, that's why I always plan to shower immediately after my workouts, and plus my workouts generally involve the pool, so you have to rinse off pool water every time you get in and out anyway, so I shower very frequently.
Girlie, your nails.
Like, very frequently. And
Do we get to meet London Boy?
I have to, or it shit just goes away.
Do we get to hear the accent?
I really like him. I think he's cool. London Boy. The vibes are casual.
Oh.
It's a vibe, but it's just interesting. I had, like, a moment last night when I was, like, of course not sleeping, because I only slept, like, what, 4 hours maybe, so
No, we don't get to meet him. Aww.
I have to nap or something. But this morning was really nice.
Do we get to hear him off camera or anything?
It was just, this morning was really nice, and
Hey, Spicy.
I'm feeling really good, and I hope that we still get to go to the gardens, and I'm really hopeful that my body will keep it together for this whole trip. Even if I, like, have to go home and crash, I'll do that because I really just want to have fun. And I'm, like, already mentally preparing for the fact that I'm gonna have to pay for it. Like, I'm gonna have
Did this person even exist?
crazy inflammation. It's gonna be rough in, like, about 2 days. So I just have to accept that's just my reality. You know what I mean? One day I'll be able to, like, go walking aimlessly for a while. I want to do that.
Well, currently we've got a roll later and we've been outside twice in the last 2 weeks. So, future looked a little different here.
Just that little bit was so
He did not fly out to meet her. He was on a layover. Oh.
fun. I physically couldn't do more, but
But wait, they'd been talking for, like, a while before this, right? Because she was talking about London Boy previously, or was that a different boy?
one day I will. And I
It is, in fact, debated if he ever existed.
really, really like meeting with people in...
If we got no on camera, no, like, voice from the side, no evidence from Rosie, maybe London Boy never existed.
meeting guys specifically that are, like, encouraging of that, because when you've dated a lot of fetishists, they very much are not, if you catch my drift. I found moments where I feel a little uncomfortable because I'm doing things differently. And I'm doing things differently because I've been healing and I've been working on myself. And I don't want to put all my business out there. Like, I'm not the kind of person that, like, I don't want to turn my dating into, like, tea and, like, make it into, like, a content thing, because then dating will feel so manufactured. And, like, I'm looking to
London Boy is Jan Brady's boyfriend named George Glass.
fall in love at some point. That's obviously not where I'm at right now. For me, it's like, I not only have to meet you first, I have to know someone for, like, a really long time for my wall to come down. And
Oh, does it? You have to know someone for a really long time. Corby must be an exception then.
It's been like 5 or 6 months and my wall's not down. Like, that's how I am as a person.
See, she's saying 5 or 6 months. So she's been talking to this person for like half a year. Girl, what is going on?
I'm so soft-hearted. I'm obnoxious, okay? Like, I'm obnoxious about it. Side note, this dress is so cute. But anyway,
She's still got that dress, to be fair.
I'm just so guarded. And, this is my first time doing anything like this with anyone new since, like, healing from a massive heartbreak.
Okay, beautiful gowns, beautiful gardens. Skip. Oh, wait, is he on the walk
Excited
with
to
her
be
here?
hanging out with somebody who has, like, interests that align with my goals and stuff. And so, yeah, we're just out and about, and I can't.
Are you? Where is he? London boy, can you hear me?
It's in Orlando right now. It's in a more residential part of Orlando. It's not near all the parks and stuff, so the vibes are a lot calmer. And it's $15 for a pass, and it's a 15-acre property, and they have all this, like, we just walked through the tropical garden.
I'm absolutely looking in her glasses to see if I catch a reflection.
And I'm taking a break, and he was like, honestly, I want to go look at it all again. And I was like, great, I'll sit here while you do that.
Oh, he's not there.
That's kind of how I'm, like, doing this with myself, because he likes to walk a lot. We're gonna be doing a lot of walking, but I'm also gonna be sitting and resting so that way I don't, like, hurt my knee or, like, you know, wear myself out too much. But I'm just really excited to be hanging out with somebody who has, like, interests that align with my goals and stuff. And so, yeah, we're just out and about, and I can't wait to show you guys more. Like, I honestly, there might be, like, intermission music.
Okay, I'm starting to think he's not existing.
Of nature walking, so.
Rosie's gonna be so mad tomorrow when she catches up on our streams.
I don't know.
She's gonna be like, London boy absolutely existed, and I spent the entire night with Corby.
This is so fun. I'm having a really great day.
Sky, good to see you, honey. Do you think London boy ever existed? Not even a hand.
What up, vlog? I'm about to head out because he's already outside. First of all, this dress, we love. We're gonna go see this movie called Tarot. It said it's a comedy horror.
It's just another reason for Rosie to call me mean. I suppose so.
I've never really been into horror, but honestly, the trailer did look kind of good. So I think we're gonna go do that. And I don't know what we're gonna do for dinner. Earlier this morning, we went to Maple Street Biscuit Company, and we went to,
Chat. I see a hand. I see a hand. Oh, London boy. Is that you? Yoo-hoo. Guys, we got a wifey. Look, we got a hand. Do y'all think that's London boy? Cause that's gotta be from Rosie's perspective. Right? And then that's someone sitting like opposite Rosie. I think that's wifey. Sorry, not wifey. Damn it. I think that's London boy. Okay. Alright, so maybe, look. Maybe Rosie just went out for something to eat and sat opposite someone. She is quite confident in a food court. So maybe she just made a friend. Maybe it's not London boy, but what are they eating? I don't know. I think that's I don't know what that is. It's something, it's like gravy and something, mushroom gravy and like bread, biscuits maybe. I think that's a biscuit, and I think that's like chicken and sauce, and then over there is like I think that's another biscuit with like bacon or something. I don't know. Jay, you tell me. I have no idea. It's chicken and gravy. Oh, okay. All right. Chicken gravy, biscuits. Right. Okay. All right. Good to know.
Blue Gardens. And
We got. It's a total wifey shot. Hands. It's all about the hands.
So much fun. So I'm wearing my swimsuit underneath this dress because hopefully to wrap up the evening,
Zoom in on the hand of the food.
we're going to the pool because that's where I want to be. Hey vlog, the pool is closing soon, and I'll probably end up putting the photo here anyway, but I just want to show you something. Hold on, I just want to show you this.
I thought it was going to be London Boy.
Can you see this? Hopefully I remember to like flip the orientation.
Oh, 8,000 steps, work.
But that says 8,483 steps. 8,483 steps
Wow.
in a 24-hour period.
Crazy.
And I don't feel like I'm dying.
That's good.
I'm hurting. That's why we soaking in the pool. So first of all, she's here. I'm also like leaning back, but she's here. We got
Is London Boy there with you?
the red bikini,
Can we get a wave?
and there's no sun, but we're wearing the sunglasses because it's a fucking vibe. Let me show you something. I managed to get a hotel pool all to myself.
Oh.
And the entire time I've been here too. Like, do you see this? I am just by myself, chilling in my corner, and I'm not getting out. So they do their routes and be like, "Oh, get out of the pool," and I'm like, "Okay."
Chat, do we get another, like, wifey moment? Do we get another, like, no? Was it just that one? Oh. Oh, I'm so intrigued.
Sorry. I lost track of time, even though I have the time. I'm having a really great time. We ended up seeing Planet of the Apes instead. I didn't really know what was going on, but it was so fun. Like, it was so visually really cool, and just like there was a lot of visual storytelling, so that it was just nice. It was just, I don't know. Maybe if I started from the beginning, I'd be like way more into it, but I was a little lost. I won't lie. I don't know how much I'm gonna share exactly about everything, but I'm not the kind of person who's telling nobody my dating business, because I mean, yeah, I would make good content probably, but like I'm trying to like, you know, not sensationalize relationships, because if it's gonna be a real relationship, I'm gonna respect
Is it gonna be a real relationship? I don't think so.
myself and whoever I'm dating.
I'm still half tempted to believe that she just sat down across the table from a stranger.
Even if it's like someone I'm not going to end up dating like long term. You can really vibe with someone and like someone, but just know they're not the one. Know that like there are things that you're looking for that aren't
This is from like early to middle last year.
there, and there's pretty much a high likelihood that those things aren't going to change. And also, I don't know, man. I've had like a real love before, and there's a
Not Rosie talking about a real love. She's been talking to this guy for like 5 months online.
certain feeling that has to be there. And I feel like it needs to be there from in the beginning, like especially if you spend a lot of time talking and getting to know someone, and if it's just not there, then you know, I love myself enough to know that I don't want to like enter in a relationship because like maybe
Pat Ray, look at us learning and growing together. Good for us.
one day it'll that
Fully a wifey moment.
feeling will come.
Love that.
But it's not love. Like, I'm not talking about love feelings. Obviously, you don't feel that right away. I'm the kind of person where it takes me probably a couple years to say I love you after meeting someone.
Spudnik, hello. Spudnik says, new here. Why did I think she was married? Nope.
I don't fuck around with feelings like that. I'm not a relationship hopper. I've never been a relationship hopper. I spent the majority of my 20s in a committed relationship. The last few years were something. There has to be like a magic. And I think when it's like between each person, that magic is different. But it has to feel magical.
The magic of love.
In a way. Like,
Yeah.
based in reality, but at the same time magical.
Right.
And I felt that potential with other
We
people
are a learning channel.
besides my 8-year relationship.
We're apparently also very mean. And like, just love turtles too much.
They just never went anywhere for whatever the reasons were in the past. But that magic has to be there. And if it's not there, then, you know, if I'm
London Boy is magical.
single, so dating, casual hangouts, whatever. There's no there's been like no like real red flags either. It's just
Right. Oh, she's enamored. She's head over heels.
I know that I'm happy being single, and I've been single by choice for a long time, and I've only recently decided to try something, and I put a lot of
By talking to someone for 5 or 6 months on the internet.
time into making today happen, yesterday happen, and I'm glad that I did. I don't regret it in the slightest, but I also recognize that there's a certain I mean, we've got chemistry, but
Oh, I can't wait for the Corby arc to kick off.
yeah.
Someone needs to ask her about the magic of Corby.
Because to me, chemistry is not the right word. Because you can have chemistry with someone, but you just know they're not like the long-term real deal for you. I think, honestly, I feel like you'd be great for somebody. I really don't know how much of this I'm gonna keep in, because I don't want to.
Great for somebody, maybe not Rosie.
I definitely don't want to seem like I'm talking shit about him. I actually really like him and would hang out with him again. I'm gonna go back to the deep end and float, I think. So anyway,
It sounds to me like London Boy might just not be super interested, and Rosie's trying to find a way to cope with that.
this pool is so. I think this is a heated pool, because this pool is warmer than my pool has ever been, unless it's like been in the hundreds that day. So, but Oh, sweet baby Jesus, this is wonderful. Oh, oh, nature. Oh, see, this is why I like my patio pool. God, I'm such a brat. I'm very much kidding. This pool's so much better than mine, obviously. What up, y'all? It is the next day. I'm wearing the same dress that I did in the second part of the day because I put on 2 different dresses on the same day for some reason. Whatever. And I didn't feel
Okay, just a note, with that one, we've got a little stain.
like the other extra clothes that I brought just weren't as cute.
Always keep one of those emergency, like, soap sticks. They're so handy.
I only wore this for a little bit, so I'm gonna wear it again because it's cute. I'm cute in this yellow dress. I love this dress. Thank you, Ashley, for giving me this dress. It is chef's kiss. I'm dying. So I don't know if I talked about this on the clip I recorded last night or not, but by the time I crawled into bed, I was like just under 100 steps off from 9,000 steps.
Oh.
I'm so sore.
Yeah.
I am so tired.
Yeah.
My friend's out exploring right now.
Your friend? Oh, no.
Because I was just like, I don't got anything in me.
Don't you mean
can't.
love interest?
I'm low key like, I'm gonna need to buy some caffeine to like get my energy up. I'm depleted. And like he's being chill and understanding, which is like really cool. But I'm like,
Shout out to Art, you exhausted.
I'm just like I don't want to hold you back, man. Like he wants to go do stuff, and like I'm not gonna be like hoity-toity or huffy puffy because I'm huffing and puffing. That's not his problem. But I will say, as much as I'm hurting, I also feel really good. I've had a great time. You can see how tired I am in my eyes, man. I'm just like, whew.
No.
And my legs are a special kind of hurting right now. I don't think I've mentioned this on my vlogs anywhere yet, but my
Just check to see if London Boy maybe like features in the background.
previous job sent out emails saying they posted positions, so I reapplied. I have no idea
I don't think so.
if they'll like consider my application or not. If they give me my old job back and I go into training, then I can keep my insurance, and that would be a blessing. Hey y'all, so I just stopped off. I found this place because I found out about this place a long time ago. I follow this girl. I've mentioned her a long time ago. Stopped off. I found this place because I found out about this place
Well, I don't think so.
a long time ago. I follow this girl. I've mentioned her a long time ago. Her name is Shay Click. She's this like really hot fitness girly on TikTok. She's really funny. She's really down to earth. She does like, I think she's got like 2 accounts, so she'll do like taste tests of like fast food and stuff, but then she also will like go on her other account and make like high protein versions or like, you know, healthier versions of different foods and stuff. And she talks a lot about different things, and she actually lives in Clearwater, which is not far from me. And she was talking about this place called Fresh Kitchen. So I feel like absolute hot dog water. Like I feel crusty, dusty, bloated, like, you know, I've
Not feeling like hot dog water. That's not fun or fresh.
been eating whatever I want, and I've actually been tracking some of it, and I've been doing surprisingly well calorie-wise, but your girl needs some vegetables. I'm dying. I got a Fresh Kitchen bowl. Oh, she heavy. This was $20 of food, because I was like, add-ons, what are those? Upcharges, what does that mean? I don't know. So I got seasoned cauliflower mash,
London Boy?
with citrus chicken, barbecue chicken, shaved Brussels sprouts, golden
You never know.
chickpeas, and sweet potato. They have like maple sweet potatoes. I don't remember what I've said. So there's like roasted almond on here. I didn't add any sauce yet. I got a white creamy ginger and a something sriracha.
Oh.
Maybe I'll look it up later. Maybe I won't. Editing Rosie will make that decision later, because Rosie now is tired. I did order steak, but they said it was gonna be like a 5-minute wait, and in most situations I would wait because it's not that big of a wait, but I am tired and I'm ready to get home. So I couldn't remember which protein she said was the best. And I'm pretty sure it was the citrus chicken, which is what I got. Gotta smack your mama good. God damn. What? This is the barbecue chicken. I love that it's chicken thigh, first of all. That is so yummy. We got shaved Brussels sprouts.
Fully a car mukbang.
I already feel better. They could be a little crispier. Yeah, they could be a little crispier. I do like them, but my body's like, oh my god, there's nutrients! I need some vitamins! It's not
London Boy?
fried! I don't really
You never know.
eat chickpeas like this. Obviously, I've had soft hummus. I've had chickpeas before, but it's not something I commonly do, so I wanted to try it. Yo!
Oh god, it's so ambi-coated. London Boy!
That is so good. What the fuck?
that you?
This has kind of like a Mexican flavoring to it. It's really good. Because I believe these are bell peppers. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. This is honestly worth $20. So we're gonna do. I've missed you. It's been a few days. I feel like I'm coming home. Me and sweet potatoes, we go way back. We real tight.
Except when she leaves them in the oven for 2 days.
Honestly, I think they're a little too sweet for me. Yeah. Which, I mean, like, 'cause yeah, I get it. It's maple sweet potatoes, but like, let me try it with something here. Let me eat it with a piece of the citrus chicken. When you put the saltiness, I think the cauliflower mashed potatoes are somewhere over here. But
As much fun as this is, I'm gonna skip ahead. Oh, pool talk. Okay. All right, Rosie's back home.
It's been a while since I've updated the vlog. I did spend a lot of my time while on said vacation, like updating my Instagram stories in real time. I mean, I didn't talk about some things, and I talked about some things over there that I don't think I've remembered to on the vlog, or I've like just kind of talked about. I don't know. I'm so tired. I'm exhausted, and I'm in the pool instead of in my bed because truly, my body feels mangled. I got so close to 9,000 steps.
Gosh, I imagine she was on this for a bit.
And I was not ready for that level of activity. And I felt like I was holding myself back with like how much walking I was wanting to do all these different things, and it is what it is. But I am, by the way, I didn't like bring out the whole tripod thing, and my short tripod is too tall for the pool, and it's not the gooseneck tripod, so this is the angle we got. We're just gonna deal with it. And
Giving a lot of head.
And my legs they hurt so bad, I don't plan on standing up.
Head.
So I'm just a little floating head and hands. Help. I had a really great time hanging out and chilling and exploring. The Leo Garden was amazing. And I'm really happy because like as I was dropping my friend off at the airport, we were saying goodbye.
Okay, she said dropping. I heard a different thing.
Amazing. And I'm really happy because like as I was dropping my friend off at the airport, we were saying goodbye. He's being cute, it was whatever.
Bye, London boy. You're only a friend now.
And then he brought something up to me because it was something I'd been thinking about, and I didn't know, like, I was going to talk about it in text later or something. But he said, you know, he had a really great time or whatever. But, you know, with the distance and stuff, he wasn't really sure, like, beyond this meeting, like, if it was going to go anywhere. I breathed a sigh of relief because I was just like, oh, okay, like, I'm so glad that my vibe was right, that we were on the same page there.
Yeah, God, using words is really hard, hey?
Because the night before I had already decided, honestly, distance wasn't even an issue for me. That's what he said for like his side of his reasoning. But obviously I don't know if there are other reasons he didn't communicate it to me. But I knew from the beginning that distance was a concern for him in terms of like moving forward. And for me, I just like, I didn't feel that like spark, that like thing, you know? I had a really great time. Like there was chemistry, you know, it was chill. But there were just parts of it where I just was like, yeah, I don't think I want to pursue anything long term. Like even if he moved here, you know, and no crazy red flags, nothing like that. He's just not the one. And I even like posted on my close friends only Instagram story, like just kind of talking about some things and like.
God, what do you mean you're putting your messy dating history on your close friends' Instagram stories? What is this?
As they were
Girl, save that for the YouTube.
happening, and I just think that he's a really cool guy. Like it's one of those things where like
He never existed.
if I had any plus size UK besties, I would like refer a friend. You know what I mean? He may not be right for me, but he may be right for thee. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the kind of friend I am. Oh my God, me and my best friend Jess. Yeah,
The kind of friend you are is to meet a stranger you've been speaking to for 6 months online and then point them in the direction of someone close by to where they live. Yeah, that's sane.
straight up like done that before.
That's weird, Rosie. That's real weird.
When it comes to dating, I have absolutely no desire to settle. So if something doesn't align or feel like it's meant to be in that sense, then I'm not going to do it. I am comfortable living my life. And when my time comes, which the goal is going to be very, very far away from now, if I'm single and, you know, I'm not with someone, I don't dread that. I don't fear that because that to me is such a preferable alternative than being stuck in the hell of an unhappy marriage or relationship with someone who isn't right for me. So
Again, a reminder that Rosie's not been married.
I don't ever want to like settle for certain things. And that again, that's not a diss to the other person. When I say like settling, if I just don't feel like someone is like right for me, then I'm going to just keep it moving. Like I told him though, it's like I would hang out. Like if I'm single and we were just vibing, like if the vibes are there, then that's what we'll do. But oh my God.
Okay, there is a swimsuit chat.
My lower back and hips and legs and feet. I also made, so you guys, you know when I was like saying I'm not going to bother packing other shoes, I am an idiot. I'm a ding dong diddly ding bat, and I deserve a timeout for that decision because that decision wrecked my feet, wrecked them. I was a big old dummy dum dum. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Pack more than one shoe. Today, as well, this morning, guy number 2 randomly started texting me for the first time in a while.
Oh my God, we have so many men.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Not guy number 2.
And we started talking. And
Of course you did.
I got icked out so hard.
Uh-huh.
I got icked out so fucking bad by that
Oh, this is so Chantal coded. I live.
man. I didn't want to get into it. Well, okay, we'll get into it a little bit. We were talking, and like he was giving me the excuses on why we hadn't talked. That's fine. Life happens. I get depressed. I can be spotty in communication, and totally want
Lime 100% under 1,000.
like in-depth connection with someone. I just can suck at communication sometimes. That really didn't bother me. But what bothered me was the immediate badgering for pictures of a nature of which I don't want to fucking send you. What are you doing? And like things were like pretty cool with that guy, and I had a really instant kind of connection with him in a way that was different, and like kind of made me like go, oh, okay, when I had been putting all of my focus on like one guy for a hot minute. Obviously that didn't pan out, as we see, but it was like one of the first times I had been like, oh, maybe I could consider somebody else, like he might be worth getting to know more.
Again, was Rosie in a talking phase for 6 months with London Boy? Girl.
I am probably gonna go watch some TV and
I
float.
can't wait to hear all of the nonsense with Corby.
I've got a lot to do that I'm not going to start worrying about till Sunday morning. It is Friday night. Saturday is included in my vacation. I got over 3,000 steps today as well.
Whoa.
Meaning in 2 days, I've hit over 12,000 steps. So when all of those meanies in my comments are not taking me seriously when I'm working on my health, let me know the last time you did 12,000 steps in 48 hours, excuse me. Let me know the last time you did 12,000 steps in 48 hours. And if you...
Most days ending with Y, girl. Like, and that's usually within a 12-hour span. Less. But whatever, girl. Feel your oats.
did more, shut up. I don't want to hear it.
Now, Rosie, if we could just, like, clock this tea in modern day, how many steps are we taking now? What are we doing now, huh?
I'm
According to my watch Friday.
cranky. I'm in pain. But I'm in good spirits, and that's good, because I was able to turn off my brain. I did track a lot. In fact, I need to update my tracking for today, because today is the first time that I've really not, like, done it in real time. I would do it, like, sometimes I would delay entering it in, and I did a lot of estimates, but I did track, and I didn't go crazy. I didn't just, like, eat as much as I could of all these things or whatever. But what was really cool is we went back to the biscuit place for a second time, and we went...
Oh, so it was! That was a wifey moment.
...to this place. It's called Maple Street Biscuit Company, and I believe, like, the Flagstaff location is from my hometown. It's from my hometown, or, like, one town over, and that I used to go to all the time. But...
Be kind. Lovely to see you, hun. Be kind says silent watcher normally, but she's in a whole different level of delusion.
I know that...
This is giving 2020 Chantal delusion. It's great. It's like vintage.
It originated really close to where I'm from, at the very least.
Also, shout out to the lurkers. I hope you guys are having a great day. Hello, hello.
And I went to that location for years and years before they, like, expanded heavily, and it's been a hot minute since I've been to one. Obviously, I'm not in Georgia anymore, and I haven't been for a hot minute. And yeah, I think I remember going, like, when they had only 1 or 2 locations, and they were known for, like, having been on the Food Network and stuff, and their menu used to be a lot more, like, kind of fancy pants, but they streamlined it, and they're now in, like, a bunch of states. Their biscuits are fucking ridiculous. That triple berry jam, fuck me up. I love to get the like, the chicken biscuit with the sausage gravy. I've never had a sausage gravy from a restaurant.
That's what we saw.
Tastes like my dad's, and it tastes like my dad's, like, homemade sausage gravy that we used to have in the South Christmas morning every year, and it is truly so enjoyable. It is the closest thing I've found to, like, that level of a Southern biscuits and gravy, because of course their biscuits are incredible.
Okay, so I imagine this vlog is just going to continue with a lot of biscuit and gravy talk. Oh, she got food.
The dessert biscuit,
It is biscuits.
bro, I'm gonna have it tonight.
Go, why have you got this in the pool?
Guys, I'm on vacation officially until Sunday morning.
Right, yeah, dessert biscuits in the pool, all right.
And I'm home, yes, this is true, I'm still on vacation. This is my vacation from my vacation, so the vacation food rules apply until Sunday morning. That's what's happening. And also, I really feel like what made me feel better overall was making those Seek drinks. So I was making sure I was still having high levels of protein, because when you have a higher level of protein in your diet, it helps reduce the impact on your like, glucose and your sugar, blood sugar, whatever. I'm not...
Take it back. What?
Higher level of protein in your diet, it helps reduce the impact on your like, glucose and your sugar, blood sugar, whatever. I'm not a doctor. If I say stupid shit in the medical field, I didn't go to school for it. That's all.
That's stupid. That is stupid.
I gotta say on that. But I don't want this right now. I want this in a little bit. Because dinner was seriously very filling and really good. I'm proud of myself, man. I'm curious to see, because like
She is obsessed with protein.
So much, and I sweat a lot. I showered like 4 times in a 48-hour period because it's like that hot here, and I guess there's fireworks going on. It's like that hot here. I'm officially single. I'm in 0 talking phases. And
you are not dating if you're in a talking phase, girl.
Honestly, I have like a lot.
You're in a talking phase with London Boy for 6 months, and then you essentially ghosted each other in your same physical space. No.
Of other priorities in my life. I've got some cool shit happening, so we're just gonna like vibe. And I know that the right thing will come when it's supposed to, because the right thing will be here at the right time. And that's what I choose to believe. Yeah, I have a lot of footage to go through and a lot of editing to do because I'm behind for my members only content a little bit. My members only scheduling. I have no videos in queue, and that's stressing me out. So.
Okay, blah, blah, blah. There is still one more vlog to go over, because this one was entitled Drove Through a Hurricane for London Boy and then came home early. So I don't know if this is a retelling or if she's recut like the introduction of this, or she's just like released it later. I don't know. I thought I had these in chronological order, but this is a bit more like of the vlog style, I guess. Let's watch.
Honestly, guys, I've kind of had the week from hell, but it is currently Saturday night, almost Sunday, or it's Sunday. I don't know what exact time it is right now, to be honest with you. I am tired. I am getting ready for tomorrow, because I haven't really had time before now. One of the reasons why I look the way I do is I'm wearing what I wore to work today, still.
Oh, so this must be like the vlog version of her getting there.
Because I've been getting ready for stuff. Oh, calm the fuck on. Hold on. So anyway, we have a lot of packing to do. I'm exhausted. What a fucking time to be alive. Am I right, guys? So, one of you lovely subscribers bought me a new lunch bag.
What is with her viewers? It's so weird.
This is the old one. So I'm using this to basically just put all my liquid shit in it because it's a lined container. So I've got...
She must be one of the most successful Amazon wish list, like, programs in the world. That's great. The amount of shit people buy for her.
Well, there's a couple things in here that aren't liquid, but whatever. I brought my body spray. I'm bringing my new peach perfume.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if this video will be before or after a shop with me, because I've been too busy to go shopping, and I have to compile the footage. But anyway, this is just like a peach perfume I got for $5 at Five Below. It's nice, it's cute. I got my spray deodorant, my Hiba Cleanse, spray sunscreen, face sunscreen, dry shampoo, a couple tampons. I found these earbuds I threw in here, and a Tide to Go pen.
She does have a Tide pen. They're useful.
And this other thing I got from Five Below, I'm gonna take it with me because I just don't know if this is gonna work out in my favor or not. And if I don't like it, I'll leave it there. If I like it, I'll remember to bring it back. But I don't have any current replacements for the sturdy ones that I have in the fridge shower. So that's what we're gonna do, is bring this.
Okay, loofah on a stick.
And I'm gonna pack my good sturdy shoes that I've been wearing all day, every day, because these...
Oh, code Quirky28 for 28% off Fitville. What the fuck is Fitville? Girl, how many promo codes does she have? Someone's got a spreadsheet out there. I just know it.
These have saved my life. I love them expeditiously. And so...
That's Quirky28 at Fitville.
I found my moisturizer, so I'm gonna pack that. I may or may not bring makeup, I haven't decided. But tomorrow, I am going to wear my sandals to the hotel for the first bit of the day because I'm not planning to do any heavy walking. So let me throw these in. Let me get this situated. Oh, that's where that tripod is. I'm gonna leave it in and just don't let me forget to unpack it next time, guys. Okay, for now, I'll zip this up. I may add more to it later. I do not know. I found this on the table. I bought this when I went to Five Below and forgot about it. Heck yeah, I kind of want one right now. Feeling a little peckish because it's midnight. I'm gonna go through my purse in a little bit, but for now, setting that to the side. Tomorrow's fit is gonna start out with these. I'm gonna pack these in my purse. Those shoes, and then I got my new tour clothes just now.
Oh.
Just open them up, and I think I'm gonna wear my tarot bra. That's what I'm calling this. It's like my tarot themed bra.
Is it
super cute. It is like a crossback, which is not my favorite, but it's so cute. I don't really care. And then this dress. And I don't think I did this on purpose. Maybe I did.
No, Brandon, Ninja still hasn't spoken to me, unfortunately.
Honestly, watch my life. That'll tell you if I did or not. But this is like almost the same color as a nightgown I'm gonna be packing that London Boy has told me time and again is like his favorite thing that I wear.
Oh, no, it really didn't go the way she thought it was going to go. Oh. Well, that's awkward.
So I'm gonna wear this tomorrow. And I'm really
I wonder what... You know what? Don't answer that.
I love
Don't ask the
I
question.
think it's really cute. I love this color. Very like simple, cute. Got silver shoes, silver on the bra, this blue color. And then just, you know, probably some undershorts or something. This is gonna be the Bloom Chic bathing suit. I haven't worn it in full.
It's never mutual.
This is the one that fits. It's the 2-piece. So I'm gonna pack this.
Oh, did we stop? Why did we stop? Excuse me. Rude.
To make clothes
There we go.
not be annoying.
Greg just said, skip ahead.
And then I have to go from the hotel to work on Tuesday, so I'm packing one of my cardigans to go with one of my dresses. Because I might wear the red one to work. I am undecided.
Oh, so she did actually come back early because she was hanging out in the pool saying it was like Saturday or Sunday. Oh, she only hung out with London Boy for one day? Oh, no.
Huh. Oh, I guess it's just to help hang it. Smart.
Okay, Lime has confirmed the discount code on FitFill has expired. But her Adam and Eve one still works. So there's that.
So yeah, this cardigan is incredible. It's the short sleeve one. It's like wearing air. Love to see it. Oh. And then, oh, here it is. I'm gonna pack the pool cover up because this is the perfect opportunity to wear it. Y'all know I have beef with Bloom Chic, but some of the clothes weren't the worst. And I actually kind of like this beach cover up. Still don't recommend them as a brand though, but y'all know that if you've seen the Bloom Chic Nightmare video. And then for shits and gigs, we're gonna pack some blue leggings.
Okay, I'm moving past the packing stage because
And you got the
I don't care.
in terms of like I've been having
It is interesting that London Boy had a favourite nightie though.
really extreme stuff regarding my cycle this week, and it's just been really poor timing. And trying to navigate that while also working has been really difficult. On top of all my chronic pain, on top of some life shit that happened, on top of some internet shit that happened this week. It's August 3rd today, or about to be August 4th. And
Who said it's a painting of mermaid Jesus? Shut up!
I'm editing a video that we're like a food video that I'm not even done with yet, and the first clips are from like July 4th, so that's how, you know, pre-recorded content's been going. But if you've been paying attention to my content, you know I've been doing lives a lot, and that's kind of how I'm compensating for my lack of time, because I still want to like be on YouTube and hang out and vibe and stuff. And we've been having a lot of fun over there, so if you've not been checking out lives, definitely like turn on my notifications and come hang out. Lives won't be stopping, and also for members only, you get even more lives than non-members. But don't worry, I'm still trying to at least minimum 3 times a week get out public content, whether that's 2 videos in a live or multiple videos. And how
Now she's doing like lives every single day. Well, she missed today because she was hanging out with Kobe.
many lives. I'm doing my best.
Corby. Corby.
Being
Fucking name is not gonna stick.
chronically ill and working has been really hard, but I'm here. So I'm just taking it a day at a time, moment by moment sometimes, and I'm not giving up, and that's that on that. So I'm so excited to let all that shit go for a couple days, and I'm just gonna hang out. And I'm a little worried about not having a lot of time in terms of like food prep and stuff, but I'm gonna be pulling out some stuff from my deep freeze. Okay, I'll do the rest of this in the morning. I hope y'all are having a great day wherever you are. Bye. Hi guys, so I just got out of the shower and like shaved, all that fun jazz, and I'm trying to get out the door because it's about noon. And
Thank you for updating us on the shaving status.
craziness is ensuing outside. It's really intense weather. If this wasn't like such a big travel and things, I would probably
It's really hard because I keep forgetting what it is.
reschedule, but obviously that's not possible. That's where those are. Good, I wanted to bring these. Okay, but I need to protect these more, so I'll just throw those in my bag.
No, oh lordy, it's Corby.
Because my other dress is red and I want to match my sunglasses with them. I just need to eat breakfast and leave pretty much. So let me just like a stay in day. And I'm like, yes, that is exactly what I want after this week. And the weather's like, we're kind of rained in, honestly. And I'm actually like, well, you can kind of see the glitter of this is my new bra from Torrid. And if you want to see the full try-ons and stuff, there's going to be a whole video before or after this. I actually don't know. So I have to go take my suitcase and do all that. So I'm going to get rained on regardless. I kind of just have to take that L, which is annoying because this dress is cute as shit. All right, we're packed. Ow. Got my extra shoes in there. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow.
Can't lift a hamper, can lift a full suitcase. Interesting.
Today we're going to be staying in the hotel. I may or may not even be going live. Honestly, I kind of need a break. I may not vlog much until it's all said and done. But I'm going to talk about stuff. And, like, talk about what happened at least. But we'll see. Maybe. We'll see. Like last time, I kind of just had to play it by ear, right? Pray that the travels go well, because I am a bit nervous about that. But I feel so cute in my new dress. I love this dress. This will be great for work with one of the cardigans. So anyway, I will see y'all later. Bye.
Bye. Okay.
Crazy storming in Florida recently. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to include it in a different vlog, but
Just a trash bag in the back.
this one, there's a clip I filmed after work.
It is. Oh.
Hi, welcome to me. What the fuck? I was getting in the car. Lightning struck a little too close.
Oh.
And then I checked the weather app.
Did it say it was raining?
And it's going to be storming for like another 2 to 3 hours.
Right.
So, welcome to Florida. Oh my god, I'm going to have to turn on the heat.
Where did she change?
My windshield is foggy.
Why has she got a new shirt on?
Hold on. I'm going to have to drive home nice and when I say I am soaking wet, like drenched.
Chat, just a warning for strobe lights.
I'm going to go and try to get home safe.
Warning.
Try to not shove my head through drywall. I don't love this. I need to get like an umbrella or something.
Is this the parking lot where she left the old lady?
Thing to keep in my bag. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm like,
You guys are awesome.
oh my god, the sensory issues of the
She's gonna be so mad.
wet dress on me. Oh, this is gonna be an uncomfortable ride home. Ah! And
Oh, she isn't driving with a seatbelt. She's fully not got her seatbelt on. That's crazy. That's crazy. I remember watching when Ambi and Destiny were driving around back in the day, and Ambi just wasn't wearing a seatbelt. That's crazy. Rosie, that's so irresponsible, especially in the rain. My God.
the area I'm going to is near my job, and like I just feel like the rain is worse
She's so, like, confident.
in that area. I don't know. I mean, I think it's still stormy and stuff in my area, but like in terms of hurricane weather, I don't know. It was just like, or maybe I'm just more aware of it, so I'm leaving the house more often. I don't know. But it's been kind of crazy, and so I was a little delayed.
Girl, I get an extender if you need it. I don't know, but seatbelts literally save lives. Yours and other people's.
To get out of the house, and then I'm further delayed because of the weather. It's just annoying. But I just wanted to take my time, make sure I was like fully ready and prepared. He actually just texted me and told me to do
So why are you wearing sunglasses in the middle of a storm? Oh, it's from the lightning, you guys.
valet parking, which I've never done before, and I'm like actually a little nervous about it, which is kind of silly. But I've never done ballet in my like 2008 minivan. But still,
Oh, this is the minivan that got rear-ended. Ah.
I'm excited.
See, this could have been its own side character.
So fancy. I love this dress though. It's so cute on me, and I really like the color. And yeah, I don't really have a dress in this kind of color, so I'm really happy about it. It looks really good and all of that. But anyway, I gotta go.
So I'm on my way. We're on like the 15th floor of this hotel. This is the nicest hotel I've ever been to. I forgot to give the keys to the lady doing the valet because I was like, oh, have you ever done valet before? Can you tell? And she laughed. But oh my gosh. Oh, what a crazy day. I almost like low-key died on the bridge. So that was not fun nor fresh. I'll tell you guys about that later. It's been a crazy day, unfortunately. The weather's been crazy, and I get here, we're hanging out, things are chill, things are good. And
Shout out to London Boy.
then we're downstairs, about to come upstairs. At some point, we went downstairs for some reason, I don't remember. And then as we're about to get on the elevator, he goes, oh, by the way, unfortunately, I'm gonna need a ride to the airport. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take you home, obviously. Like, I was thinking to myself. But I was like, I was confused, and he kept talking, and I was like, wait, you mean like today? And he was like, yeah, because...
Wait, what? What was the vlog that we just watched? You guys going out for, like, biscuits and... what? Wait, what?
it was cheaper to rent a car than to Uber or whatever. And I looked at him, and I was just like...
Oh, they didn't even get a sleepover. Oh, no. Wow. She's pissed. Wow.
Because he rented it at like midnight or something, like 11 p.m. yesterday. Because I don't think you guys understand, like, the weather today has been crazy. It's been like borderline, like hurricane. In my area, it was...
So how's he flying out tonight? There was some confusion where I was located. We had an actual hurricane happen at some point while in the room. It started as a tropical storm. God, what the fuck is this?
Or like a tropical storm. At first, I thought we were actually in a hurricane. And I mentioned earlier, yeah, on my drive here, I felt my tires like start to like slip, and I was like, we ain't about to hydroplane on the bridge over Tampa Bay. Absolutely fucking not. I was like going like 20 miles below the speed limit with my hazards on. It was like really scary. But I was just like chilling at first. The drive was fine until I hit the bridge. The bridge got scary. And to get from where we're at,
no offense, Rosie, I don't care about the bridge. I care about the like 12-hour turnaround of London Boy.
To the airport, the only options are like 3 separate bridges. And each
How did you not know there was a tropical storm?
bridge is further away. So it's like, I don't know. We were like trying to figure it out, and then like we were like, at first he was like,
Is that Survivor playing on in the background?
yeah, I get it, like the weather's too bad, but he just started like pressing on the topic a little bit
That Man versus Wild or something?
more because the rain's letting up, but it's still like crazy windy, and I just don't normally drive in this severe weather. Like it's just, I don't think it's a good idea.
That looked like a Survivor transition, to be fair.
I mean, it would probably be okay, but I don't know.
Sorry, she is talking. I should pay attention.
I just feel like, I get it, like it's a lot of extra money.
It is Survivor! Oh, clock that, T-girl. That's amazing. Oh, so stupid. Anyway, sorry, Rosie, what were you saying?
I mean, it would probably be okay, but I don't know. I just feel like, I get it, like it's a lot of extra money otherwise, right? I'm just like, he went to go out, he's like smoking outside right now, which is crazy.
Is it crazy? Did you not know he was a smoker for 6 months that you were talking? This entire London Boy storyline is, this is wild. This is what Chantel's days were made of. I love this.
I was like,
but they're so different, you guys.
not worth it for me, because the weather is just too crazy, and there's like an area where it would have been a little more feasible for me to go out and like hang out with him there, but I was just like, I'm not walking out in these streets, and it's not really raining much right now. The wind is still really crazy, and it's just like, I don't know.
She's inside, Toby. He's outside on a balcony having a cigarette.
I feel like a jerk, because like I really want to help him, even though this was sprung on me, which is double the amount of gas, but I don't know. I'd like to be able to go to the store because I need to buy some shit. I'm just struggling with some shit, and it's just frustrating, and this weekend is just not what I wanted it to be, and that sucks. I really wanted to go to the movies, I really wanted to like go do shit, and we're just like stuck in here with like literally nothing to do, and it's just annoying.
You guys could probably find something to do.
It's just really annoying.
Play a board game. I don't know. Choosy.
So, I have an update. So, he's gonna be Ubering back because he asked me, and I was just like, I just have a really uneasy feeling about it, and I'm just not comfortable driving, and I wish I didn't feel this bad. I'm such a fucking people pleaser. I feel like a dick. I'm just not.
Wait, where did the biscuits and gravy date come in all of this? Like during the storm?
I feel like my mom would genuinely kill me if I drove in this weather. You know? I know I'm like fucking 32, but still. So I'm gonna be in here. I'm gonna be here for a few hours by myself. I should probably just do it live, actually. So I'm gonna go do it live. Bye.
Oh, did she actually do a live from the hotel room? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, the things we have missed.
Hey friends, it's Monday, and I'm almost home. I don't know where to start. I don't remember the last time I vlogged, to be honest with you.
What date was this posted? At like mid to, I think it was August 2024.
So, I guess for context to start, I'm gonna say I only slept like 2 or 3 hours last night.
Okay.
And I did something today that I haven't done in a really, really long time. A really long time. I genuinely can't tell you the last time I've consciously made the decision to lie about something, but that's what I did today. I lied to London Boy and told him that we were having like a flooding issue in our garage, and we in fact were not. I just wanted to go home.
Wow. Wow, Rosie. Wow. You lied. Well, well, well. Quirky love liar over here.
So, I want to start by saying that I don't hate the guy. He didn't do anything truly horrible.
How did we make 2 different vlogs out of this experience and they both came out so differently? She really should have taken one of them down. That's crazy.
I don't hate...
This is the best show. It's such a good show.
The guy, he didn't do anything truly horrible at all, honestly.
Uh-huh.
But I realized some things, and this whole weekend was just kind of a shit show. With the storms, being stuck at the hotel, obviously the weather's a bit better today than it was initially forecasted to be. But
Right, so Sunday must have been their park walk and gravies and biscuits day. Right? Okay.
I did a live yesterday, and I like briefly mentioned that there was like some stuff that happened, and the vibes were a little weird just because things were stressful, right? He came back after that live, and we chatted, and like it kind of got better for a bit. And then we went to bed, and he went to sleep, and it took me a while to fall asleep. And eventually I go to sleep, and within
This is the Friday night, right? The stormy night?
for that live, and we chatted, and like it kind of got better for a bit. And then we went to bed, and he went to sleep, and it took me a while to fall asleep. And eventually I go to sleep, and within an hour he wakes me up because I'll be honest, this irritated the shit out of me, but
Sky, yes and no. It changes. Well, I mean, it changes. Changed last week. It goes up this week. Lily, thank you for the super chat. Love. Lily says, how did Corby reach the next stop? Well, they were sitting in the car. So, very similar to this. Like, Rosie's in the driving seat, except Rosie would have been in the passenger seat for the Corby neck suckle. So, yeah, you know, you got an angle in there.
I'll be honest, this irritated the shit out of me, but not in like a super serious way, because it's not his fault that I'm a traumatized person, and when I'm startled awake, I'm hypervigilant as fuck and I can't fall back asleep.
Right. Before we get even into it, I'm not anyone, don't listen to me, but the body language is given pissed.
So he woke me up because I guess I had fallen asleep in a position where my head was more in the middle of the bed.
Oh, girl.
But like,
I've been there. I got traveling legs. I really do. For some reason, I love sleeping diagonal. I don't know what it is.
I wasn't like touching him, and he said something. I was like not fully awake, but he seemed like really frustrated about like where my pillow was, or I don't know. I was just really confused.
Well, it is Christmas month tomorrow, Sky. Ooh. Oh. I should be good until Christmas week, though.
And so I kind of woke up and I tried to fall asleep, but like my heart was racing, and I was up all night. So I think I fell back asleep for about an hour and a half, around 9 a.m. And then
Girl, you were sleeping in the same bed, and what? You were snoring, and he woke you up to tell you? Is that the story here?
sleep in a position where my head was more in the middle of the bed, but like I wasn't like touching him.
Right.
And he said something. I was like not fully awake.
Why is it that all of your stories have a whole heap of missing detail?
But he
like, I said something, or something was said to me, or someone did something.
seemed like really frustrated about like where my
That totally justifies my reaction to it all. But I can't remember what it was.
pillow was, or I don't know. I was just really confused. And so I kind of woke up and I tried to fall asleep, but like my heart was racing, and I was up all night. So I think I fell back asleep for about an hour and a half.
I mean, to be fair, the situation is Rosie's been speaking to a stranger on the internet for the last 6 months and is spending the first night in bed together. I don't know, girl. Like if I was someone who was a little bit confused, concerned, on edge, etc., I think that this entire situation might be a little bit nerve-wracking.
Around 9 a.m. and then woke up around like 10:30. Like I'm giving rough estimates here because he woke me up like just because it was morning time and stuff. And
I don't know. There's no interest, no chemistry happening there. Still sleeping in the same bed.
I guess he assumed I'd been sleeping.
Weird.
And so I only got like 2 or 3 hours of sleep. And while I was laying there that night, I had a lot of time to think, right? And
I would have gotten up and gone to sleep on the couch or something.
And initially, I was just pissy. Like, I wasn't necessarily mad at him. I was just mad. I was mad that I was woken up. I was, like, really tired.
Right.
And I was laying there, and there's a detail that I didn't share with you guys about a few things, but specifically about the hotel room.
Uh-huh.
In the last visit, I, like, consciously had a conversation with him because, like, listen, first of all, if you're dating a big girl in any capacity, casually or not,
Were you dating?
get a hotel room with a shower with a detachable shower head. Come on, basics, my guy.
Oh, wow. She's mad at London Boy for not thinking of her flexibility. Okay, well. Oh, diva.
Listen, first of all, if you're dating a big girl in any capacity, casually or not, get a hotel room with a shower with a detachable shower head.
Come on, basics. Basics, my guy.
Basics!
And so
That's so funny.
we had that conversation last time, and then this time I realized, like, as I was getting ready, I never had that conversation with him, and I was like getting ready to leave and like
Wait, what do you mean you had that conversation with him last time? What are you talking about?
get to the car and stuff like a couple days ago. And I thought to myself, I was like, you know, I was honestly already having reservations.
Wait, is this his second trip? Were there 2 London boy trips? Am I smashing these together accidentally? Or is this all the same weekend? Surely this is all the same weekend. It seems like it's all in the same weekend. What are you talking about?
This time I realized, like, as I was getting ready, I never had that conversation with him, and I was like getting ready to leave and like get to the car and stuff like a couple days ago. And I thought to myself, I was like, you know, I was honestly already having reservations about this trip, about the whole vacationship thing, about the casual dating thing, because in the past few months, I've realized that I've hit an emotional place and frame of mind and state of mind post my breakup, post
Oh god, the fallout with Corby's gonna be fun.
the past few years, that like I'm ready to pursue like a
If tomorrow's live stream is that Rosie and Corby are off again, she's gonna be so mad.
very serious relationship. Like I'm finally in that place emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And I figured out within the first 24 hours of meeting this person that he was not that person.
Okay, so it was the same weekend.
But I was still just like, I mean, I still like hanging out with him. Like, I'm cool with the casual thing. And as time was going on, the plane was already booked, and I was just thinking about things, and I realized, like, am I cool with the casual thing? I don't know.
Okay, maybe it's not the same weekend.
I don't know. And then, like, with the way that this whole week was a shit show. But the way, like, the way the whole weekend played out, just, I realized that being stuck in a room with someone that I was only, like, very casually attached to, with no real depth, it was just, like, if I was with the right person, that would have been an amazing experience, being, like, reined in. But because that's not what it wasn't an amazing experience.
Right, so there wasn't really any, like, physical attraction going on.
And so, when I got to the hotel room, initially, and I was like, I'm sorry, my ADHD is raging right now, but let me backtrack. So, on my way there, I thought to myself, like, oh, you know, if he didn't get a hotel room with like, because basically, you have to request, like, a accessible bathroom. That's how you guarantee a detachable shower head, because ADA accommodations require a detachable shower head. I don't need anything else. I don't need the handles or bench. I just need a detachable shower head. And if I'm going to work tomorrow, I need to be able to properly shower. Like, obviously. And so...
Wait, is this the car park where she's eating in that other vlog? Or is this just, like, the front of the hotel? Where are we?
I get there and I look up and I see it's a regular shower head, and I was just like, that's my sign. Because...
That's the sign.
I don't know. That is not the only reason. I'm keeping a lot of stuff to myself because, again, it's like smaller, pettier things that add up. And it's like, when someone
turns out you don't actually know people until you meet people. It's crazy.
Shows you that, like, over and over again, that they're not very forthcoming with affection, with thoughtfulness, with, like, certain things.
Oh, no. There wasn't chemistry.
That I really want in a partner.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, as I had already determined, that it's not someone I want to be with in a long-term sense. Oh my god, a dragonfly. Again. That's cool. Anyway. I've been seeing a lot of dragonflies recently. That's cool. Anyway. Like, more than ever in my lifetime, honestly. It's been a little weird. But, and there's a different one. Shut the fuck up! That one's orange. That's cool. Oh, anyway. Anyway.
I mean, it sounds like they could have requested a new room, but Rosie took the no shower head as a sign that this person wasn't interested in her.
And I don't think he's gonna watch this video. I don't think he's ever watched a video I've made, because I genuinely don't think, like, he cares. And that's fine. He doesn't need to. Like, again, it's been a super casual thing. And I've just come to the place where I've realized, like, I feel like I'm blocking my own blessings. I feel like being associated with somebody in the sense, like, in such a casual manner, is blocking me from the love that I want.
She keeps saying this casual manner. She's been talking to this stranger on the internet for 6 months.
The love that I know will...
They ain't fucking. Like, what? They went out on a walk and they went for food? I mean, technically, you could argue those are dates, but, like, what about any of this is a casual relationship?
The love that I'm meant to have. The person that I'm meant to be with, the person that I will have this deep, beautiful,
connection with. And
Yeah, probably not London boy.
I know in my heart that I will know. Because I don't take relationships lightly.
Right.
My dating history shows that I've had 2 serious relationships and I'm
Corby, listen up.
32. And one of them was for 8 years because I'm fiercely loyal. And if I choose you, that says something. But I also don't want to be a commitment phobe. So I think that's why, like, I want to cut off the casual thing entirely. I don't want to do anything casually. I'm 32. Casual is done.
Corby, listen up. You're getting into a long-term relationship. You just might not know it yet.
For me. And I haven't had that conversation yet with London Boy. And I will. Before you guys see this, I will talk with him. And I'll just let him know straight up. I just wish that I had been ballsy enough to, like, do it in person and be honest about why I wanted to leave. But I didn't know how to explain to him that, like, because of really specific factors, it was going to potentially cause me to, like, need to leave work early or not be able to go to work because I'd be too tired and in too much pain and set myself up for failure. And I needed to go home to shower in my own shower and prep my own food and do all these things. And I didn't know how to communicate that in a way that felt safe, but not because of him, but because of me. And I knew that. And so I chose to make up a story. And I think initially I was thinking I was doing it to protect his feelings, but honestly, I think the reality is I was doing it to protect myself from an imaginary threat. And I feel shitty about it. I do.
God, what? This is like the most nothing burger of relationships. This is so funny.
I'm not a liar. I don't lie. I didn't know
You did.
what else to do. I, like, texted my friend about it
You lied, we heard.
a little bit, and I came up with a story that was believable. And honestly, he didn't seem that pressed about it. I probably could have just told him the truth, but I didn't want to offend him. I didn't want to potentially hurt his feelings. And
Right.
I want to make the decision that's right for me in the long term. I want a real love. I don't want this casual shit. I don't want this. If they're not the one, then I need to just let them know, like, right away. I also don't want... I have a fear of being a commitment phobe. I have a worry that I'm going to be too quick to push people away because I have so many trust issues. So many trust issues. And seeing the things that have recently happened on the internet that are deplorable and disgusting, it's terrifying. I'm scared to make friends. I'm scared to make new relationships because there are some really evil people out there that I've personally experienced and that I've seen be very evil to other people.
Uh-huh.
And being who I
This is so dramatic.
am,
You guys, I don't want to be in a relationship because I've seen people who exist out there in the world who are just mean. They're just mean and terrible. Okay, Mimi.
as a person, it's just scary. And I'm trying my best to surrender the perception of control I think I have in life and in these relationships and understand that I don't have that control. It's never existed. I'll never have that. And that's okay. Because you cannot control other people's actions or...
Corby, hun, I hope you're having a great time. This is why everyone was trapped in a car for 5 hours.
intentions. It's just not how the world works.
At least we get to leave.
But I'm ready to be loved in the way that I deserve. And I want to be open and available to it when it comes. I don't want messy bullshit blocking my way. I don't want old toxic patterns ruining what's meant for me. That's not what I want.
Kill, thank you for gifting a channel membership, by the way, hun. I see you. Thank you so much.
It's fun in the moment, you know. It's nice to have a cute little getaway for a weekend, and be able to go out and do things, but being forced to stay inside like that really gave me time to think. It gave me a lot of time to think. And being so worried about, like, certain things and not feeling comfortable to be myself in certain ways because there is, like, a lacking depth in the connection with somebody. I don't want that either. I want to be able to, like, bring my guard down. And for some reason, I didn't feel that way around London Boy. And I don't think it was anything to do with him, to be quite honest with you. Beyond the fact of just, like, I felt a lack of depth within our, like, connection, I guess. Everything felt very surface level. And I don't know...
From the outside, it does kind of seem like they don't have great communication. But who am I?
want to assume. I don't want to
We
place
only got to see a hand.
blame on him in that sense, you know? And I think it just had a lot to do with the fact that, like, it wasn't going to go anywhere, so there was no, like, emotional availability. So I don't know what's going to go on from here.
Lime, she thinks she's in a relationship with someone she's been speaking to on the internet. Like, that's the kicker.
By the time you guys see this stuff, I'll have already talked to him, and it's kind of scary. I tend to ride things out until they're worn down and broken, whether that's clothing that gets worn and tattered and holey before I'm willing to let it go and throw it away, whether that's staying in dynamics that are too toxic for too long, and
Yeah, that's healthy. It's not healthy.
instead of letting them go while things are good, I wait until they turn sour, and then I'm forced to let it go, and then it's on bad terms. So this is like an uncomfortable space for me, walking away from something when there's nothing wrong, you know? I hope that makes sense.
Is there anything right about this connection? Doesn't seem it. It's been days, if not hours.
I feel like I want to cry, and I'm not sure why. Because the truth is, I'm not sad about, like, letting go of this connection, but I'm like, I think I'm afraid. I am afraid of the unknown, and he was like a Band-Aid for the loneliness.
Oh.
Like, the loneliness is a waterfall, and he was the Band-Aid over it, right?
Classic Rosie metaphor there. X is in Mary, and what now?
I think I'm afraid. I am afraid of the unknown, and he was like a Band-Aid for the loneliness. Like, the loneliness is a waterfall, and he was the Band-Aid over it, right?
Right, yeah, no, that's a metaphor. The waterfall's like loneliness is like a waterfall, and he's the Band-Aid. Yeah, okay.
Someone to text here and there. Sit with. Hang out with a couple times.
I don't know if that's how Band-Aids work.
But I want to build a relationship with the dam, not the Band-Aid.
Oh.
You know? I hope that metaphor makes sense.
No. No.
I've put a lot of work into myself.
Okay.
No one
Not learning metaphors, but there's work.
can take that away from me or convince me otherwise. I am an imperfect person. I have and I will make mistakes. But
Not Lana Del Rey, Sky. Shut
and
up.
I think I made one today. I wish, like, even just this only happened a few hours ago. I wish I just had the balls to be honest, but I just didn't know how to get myself out of the situation, safely. He wasn't gonna do anything to me. It's like, that's like a mental thing, you know? I feel like I'm just rambling at this point, but
I can't believe you lied. Corby, careful of lies, love. If Rosie says that her garage is flooded or something, I don't think it's a euphemism. I think it's a lie for her to get out of there.
I need to go home and get myself to work tomorrow. And I just, with like not sleeping well and the shower situation and just how yesterday went with the storms and just
Oh, what happens if Corby doesn't have a like shower head, like a retractable? Is that the word? No.
sleeping well and the showers.
Oh, everything's broken. Sorry, chat. Greg really is not my fan today. Actually, technology is just not my fan today. Go, what is this? Please hold. Oh, now the mouse isn't working. Great. Hold on. Hold on. We'll see if it works. Do we want to work
thing, you know? I feel like I'm just rambling at this point, but
Okay, we're back.
I need to go home and get myself to work tomorrow. And I just, with like not sleeping well and the shower situation and just how yesterday went with the storms and
Oh, okay. This is really not wanting to work. Okay, well, wait, Rosie gets back in there. I want to see that. Hold on. I just want to watch my stories. Where's Greg being shirty? Don't be shirty, Greg. Let's see if we can...
I sent him later. All right, so I just wanted to film a quick little update regarding London Boy. I sent him a little message. Actually, it's kind of a long message. Well,
Okay, maybe I'll just give it a minute. Oh, look, there's a little less clutter in the background. That's nice. Greg said no more. Greg said go to bed.
London boy. I sent him a little message. Actually, it's kind of a long message.
Maybe if I skip ahead.
I'm paraphrasing. I'm 32. Just like, I realized that I'm not really interested in doing anything casually. I'm 32, and if I'm going to be dating anybody, hooking up with anybody, hanging out with anybody, I want it to have serious long-term potential and like
Corby, listen up.
real feelings involved. And I think we're both on the same page, but that's not where we're at.
Okay, we're done here. We're done here. I am absolutely done. My butt's asleep and I gotta go. Chat, all right, we're all caught, well, we're not all caught up, but we've added a little bit of lore. We've added a couple of nuggets of Rosie's past relationships, so that's fun. Now we get to talk about that when the Corby conversations happen. Have fun. All right, chat, I gotta go. Butts asleep. Thank you very much for hanging out. Chat, for those of you on the rewatch, thank you for your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. If you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, that'd be fabulous. For those of you on the rewatch, again, hello. Please make sure you brush your hair and your teeth, wash your face, get your steps in, hug a loved one, don't be a dumpster fire on the internet. Make good choices, be good people. Chat, thank you very much for being funny and making me laugh every single day, and I hope I was entertaining. Greg was just not having it today. Thank you very much for being here. Now, I'll see you all in the next video.